and welcome to another battle report on the road dice. Today I'm joined with Owen.
Hi.
It's literally his second battle report.
It is.
So he's brought his Deathwatch once again, but there's been more added to it this time. And he's going to be facing off against the sneaky Crons. Sam's back.
Yeah.
With his lovely Cron list.
Filthy Xenos.
I like it.
Definitely.
yeah. Oh, he's like, yes, filthy. But before we go into the armies, if you go into the link down below, there is a code you can use on the Living Realms website. There's a link also to the website. You can get 25% off Games Workshop goodies. That is huge. So if you want some goodies, definitely get it from those guys, because that's a huge save. But, Owen, if you'd like to take away your list, sir, do you want to go first?
Cool. So it's a battalion detachment. I've spent 3 CP before the game.
Yeah.
One's on a Vigil Unmatched for the Warlord. Which gives him an extra Warlord trait.
Okay.
So he's got Vigilance Incarnate, which lets him give reroll 1s to wound against a particular battlefield roll to a unit within 6 inch.
Nice.
And he also has the Dark Angels Brilliant Strategist. Yeah.
Oh, such a good
the best
Warlord.
one.
Yeah. Such a good Warlord
It's
trait.
a Deathwatch Warlord trait that gives you access to a Warlord trait.
Yeah, from somewhere else.
Yeah. Which, being Deathwatch, they can choose what doctrine they're in each turn, rather than being set to the usual ones.
Yeah.
So it synergizes so well with them.
Yeah.
I've also spent a CP to give him. Well, he's got a relic. There's also another relic.
Yeah.
So he's got the Spear of the First Vigil. It's just a buffed up Vigil spear.
Nice.
And then I've got a captain with Power Sword and Storm Shield.
Yeah.
And he's got the Dominus Aegis, which is what I spent that extra CP on. Which is, it replaces his Relic Shield, so he loses that Mortal Wound 5+ shrug.
Right. Oh, okay.
But it's still a regular Storm
Shield. Yeah.
But it gives a 5+ invulnerable save to everybody.
Oh, it's the Bubble Shield. That's a really
good.
That's a really good relic.
That is really good.
Is
it just infantry and bikes, or
core? I think it is.
Core.
We'll have to double check, but I think it's core. Yeah.
so if that was a Redemptor instead of an Invictor, it'd have a 5 up in one.
That's very nice.
Yeah, they're coming in the future. And I also have a. I'll jump to my elites because I've used the CP on this guy as well.
Yeah, there is.
Deathwatch Apothecary. He's got. Is it Hero of the Chapter? The extra war trait for another character.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously he's got Selfless Healer.
Of course. Naturally, yeah.
Upgraded to a Chief Apothecary.
Yeah, just to bring back a cheeky Outrider.
Yeah, or Heavy Intercessors.
Or Heavy Intercessors.
I've recently just painted up, so I'll jump onto them next. So I have it's Indomitus skill team. 5 Heavy Intercessors with 4 of them have the Executor Heavy Bolt Rifles. So they're like the heavy versions.
Oh boy.
One of them has the Executor Heavy Bolter. And then
Not like this.
You can just hear scared beeping noise.
Sad beeps.
Sad beep. But they're also joined by 3 Eradicators as well.
I've not seen anyone online yet, as of recording this video, use Heavy Intercessors, I don't think.
No, I don't think I have.
I've not seen any.
I wanted to use the Executor Heavy Bolters.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure how they're going to work, if they're going to work because they're one shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're like a heavier stalker bolt rifle type thing.
So they're a strength 5 stalker bolt rifle, basically, with an extra 6 inch range, I think. So they're like 42 inch range or something like that. So
wow. That's ridiculous. That's bonkers.
Yeah.
That's just the full board. Like this edition, that's the full board.
Yeah.
That's literally like anywhere.
30 inch range on normal is
good.
Is long enough.
Yeah.
My next shoot choice is a Spectre skill team. So that's 5 infiltrators with infiltrator helix and 5 eliminators with bolt sniper rifles.
Very nice. Is the helix you just ignore the first failed save?
First failed wound, I think it is.
Okay.
So I'll have to double check wording.
Yeah.
But I think if your squad got hit by a las cannon and like some other little shots,
you
could say, the wound from the las cannon, I'll take that on the helix.
Interesting.
Shenanigans.
I also have another Spectre skill team, which is just 5 infiltrators with no helix in there. And my last shoot choice is a 40 skill team, who is 5 intercessors with normal bolt rifles, and 5 outriders.
Just the fact that your colonies are troop choice is true.
Yeah.
There's no troops over there.
And they've got the Führer specialisation, which means that depending what chapter tactic my chapter tactic I can use against certain battlefield rolls.
Yes.
So if I've not picked troops, they reroll 1s to wound against troops. If I have picked troops, they reroll all failed wounds against troops.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which I've also taken the Aquila on this Spectre skill team with the Eliminators, and that gives you your normal reroll 1s to wound against like whatever you've picked for each other.
Yeah.
And reroll 1s to wound against another type of unit as well.
Oh,
So
that's really good.
I go, because it's like sort of a split unit, there's
Yeah.
2 different sort of rolls to them. I go for troops for the infiltrators.
Yeah.
And HQ for the eliminators.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Makes sense, yeah.
And then I've got the heavy intercessors. They've got the Venator, I think it's called, specialisation, which is against fast attack. So they reroll 1s to wound against fast attack, but if I choose fast attack,
You re-roll everything.
re-roll all of them.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping you can't remember all this.
There's a lot to
I
it.
hope you brought like a notebook with you or something.
Just re-roll everything against everyone.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Don't worry about it. Someone will tell us if you want to get comments. It's fine.
And then for my elites, the last of my elites, I have 3 Blade Guard veterans
Nice.
and a Invicta tactical lawsuit, and another HQ as a librarian with Severance and Fortified with Contempt.
What do they do?
Powers. So Severance is pick an enemy character within 18, deals a mortal wound to them, and then reduces their aura abilities by 3 inches.
Nice.
If you roll higher than the leadership, it turns it off.
Okay.
Is your resurrection orb, does it count as an aura when you pop it?
No. It's your
No,
target.
you
Is
select
it target? That's alright then. Oh, well, like...
God, if it were an aura, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
Just pop the orb and everything around him just stands back up like the Night King.
That'd be good. It'd be good, though.
Gross.
It'd be really, really good.
And Fortified with Contempt is a friendly unit with an 18-inch, and they get a 5+ wound shrug.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
And that is 1,800 points.
On the nose.
On the nose.
Very good,
Like
sir.
it. Sam, would you like to take away your Necron list, sir?
I will. Right, so with the Necrons, we also have a battalion today. We are the dynasty of Nihilak, I think you pronounce it, or Nihilak. I never know with Necron names, it's always something random. But basically it means they're aggressively territorial, so every unit, apart from Siraz, will have objectives secured, which is really nice. And if they already have objectives secured, they count as 2 models. So every warrior immortal will count as 2 models when trying to determine an objective.
Oh, that's not
So that
nice.
should be cool.
Some big units of warriors.
Yeah. And then also, if they are in their own deployment zone, AP -1 counts as 0, which is pretty nice. So my death marks will be sitting back in my deployment zone. Any AP -1 will be 0. So they'll be getting a 2-up save because they'll probably be sat in cover as well. That's pretty nice.
That's really good.
Yeah. I don't run it very often, but it's a good one. So we'll see how it does today because you've got a lot of objectives secured as well. For my troops, I've got the standard 2 20-man blobs of warriors, one with the Reapers, one with the Flayers, and then a 5-man squad of Immortals with the God's Blasters. For my elites, we've got some Scorpec Destroyers, so a 4-man squad. We've got some Ophidian Destroyers in a 4-man squad, and then we've got the Death Marks in a 10-man squad as well.
I love the death marks.
They do look so cool, and
Yeah.
they've had some nice little buffs this edition. I think we have put them on the channel before, but
Yeah,
they've
we've
got-
used them before, I think, yeah.
So they've got Ballistic Skill 2 and nice.
Yeah, Ballistic 2
really?
skill is
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So they are pretty nice. For my fast attack, we have got 8 Scarabases because of points. I would very much like to take 9, but I had to drop 1 for something. And then 6 Barebone Wraiths. Because I love Wraiths.
Wraiths are cool. I really like the models for Wraiths.
They are cool. And for my HQs, which I've randomly decided to do last, I've got my standard Overlord with his Relic Resurrection Orb.
Yeah.
So he can pop that and bring people back. His Warlord trait is Immortal Pride, so he ignores combat attrition modifiers.
That's good.
Yeah. Then his trusty sidekick, who we do not leave home without anymore, is the Royal Warden.
Yes.
He has another relic of the Veil of Darkness, because it's just amazing.
So it's still teleporting him and a unit across the board.
Yeah, so him and a unit teleport at the end of my movement phase,
Yeah,
just
gross.
once a game.
Yeah.
I've also paid 2 CP for the Overlord to give him Hand of the Pharaoh, so he can do his My Will Be Done twice a turn.
That's not very nice.
Awesome. And then the Piece de Resistance is Illuminar Cesar. Again, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just amazing. He can do his Rites of Reanimation twice a turn, so he can bring back D3 warriors.
Oh, dear.
And then he does a random buff, so he can buff the Death Marks, the Immortals, both sets of warriors, and give them either +1 strength, toughness, or ballistic skill.
I still have nightmares over the toughness 5 warriors that I spent an entire game in combat with.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
I was telling these guys before we started filming about when he managed to buff some Tomb Blades and make them toughness 6, which is just insane.
That's obnoxious.
Yeah.
I'm going to need all these reroll wounds, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. And he's got his 2 little trusty Crypto Thralls, which will stop all your nasty snipers from targeting him. That is it. Also, 1,800 points on the nose. So we'll just call it a draw and go home.
Just in time for football, that's alright, is that? Thanks for watching. So here we go. They have deployed the Necrons to the left, the Deathwatch to the right. Owen, take me through your deployment, sir.
Cool. So I have a squad of infiltrators up here, slightly infiltrated.
Teeny tiny amount. You put them. You went to put them down and went, oh yeah, infiltrate.
Only a little bit. The Phobos Librarians hiding from the death marks down here.
That's understandable.
My Eliminators are up here. They just measured it up, and the snipers are just out of range of each other. So
It's like a.
I think I'm quite happy with that at the minute. Heavy Intercessors are here with a blob of characters. So we've got my Captain, my Apothecary, and my Watchmaster just around this corner.
Oh, there he is.
Normal squad of Intercessors just behind him. My Outriders are hiding behind this building.
And then we come down to the other flank.
Yeah. We got my 3 Blade Guards, my Invictor, and another unit of infiltrators in there. And that's the one with the Helix.
One with the helix in, because the other one doesn't have the helix, does it?
No.
Cool. And then what are your secondaries, sir?
So my secondaries are the Long Vigil. So I have to keep a Deathwatch unit in my deployment zone.
Yeah.
And keep any of Sam's units 6 inches away from my
6
deployment
inch.
zone.
Interesting.
I can't score it on the first round, but it is 5 points if I manage to do it by my command phase.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, that's a good one. I also took Priority Targets, which is the mission one, I believe.
It is, yeah.
Which I've forgotten what it does.
It's just that objective there for you, because it's the only one in your territory, and you just get 3 points for holding it.
Yeah.
It's 3 points. It's ridiculous.
You get 5 if you hold mine as well.
Yeah.
So my priority target's down here.
Down there, yeah.
So that's
All the way through all those Necrons.
yeah.
And I also took Oaths, a staple for Space Marines.
Yeah, it's so good. You've got 5 objectives, so you probably want to be middle at board. As you can see, there's 1 in here in this obscuring terrain, so you need to be holding objectives to tick your primary over, so Oaths is just a good one to have if there's 5 objectives.
It is.
So that is you done. If you would like to leave the stage, you can make way for Sam. He's here. Hello, Sam.
Howdy.
Would you like to go through your deployment?
Absolutely. So we'll start over here. We were sort of counter-deploying quite a lot. So I was waiting for Oz to put down the majority of his characters before I dropped the death marks. And they've got a nice couple of lanes down to his Apothecary and some other juicy targets down there. So we've got a 10-man squad of death marks up there. We've got the Scorpex hiding behind, ready to flank round and try and chop some people up. Then we've got 5 Immortals sat on that objective. And they are supported by 20 warriors here. An 8-man squad of Scarabs ready to just dive into the centre and suicide onto that central objective. Another 20-man blob with the Reapers over that side, and they're supported by my Royal Warden, my Overlord, and then I had to be a little bit sneaky with the Seraz. He's basically got my only anti-tank weapon, so he's got a nice lane down to the Invictor down there, and then 6 Wraiths hiding behind that building, ready to pounce. And my Ophidian Destroyers are on the shelf behind you, waiting to tunnel up late game and steal some objectives or cap some characters or something like that.
Very nice. What are your secondaries, sir?
Well, the first one is the one I always take, Purge the Vermin. So any table quarter I keep all out of, I get 2 victory points for. And then I've taken the mission one as well. So my product target I've already shown you is down there.
Yep.
I get 3 for that, or 5 if I hold both. And then I've also taken Raise the Banners High.
Very nice.
Because I've got 2 little cheeky crypto thralls down there who can take it. And because I'm Nihilak, I've got Stratagem as well, where I can do an action and then still be able to shoot.
Oh, you're like the Space Marines get one of those.
So I'll be able to
yeah.
raise it down here with the Immortals, and they'll still be able to shoot your
Very nice.
infiltrators.
So all that's left to do, gentlemen, is grab yourself a dice, and we will see who goes first. Do you want to roll it into the Colosseum?
Oh. Do you want to go first, just FYI?
What do you think?
I think I'd like to go first.
Oh,
actually.
good. I don't want to go first.
Oh, okay, interesting. Right, let's see what happens then. So Owen's is the silver. Owen didn't even make it.
Oh, damn it.
A 3 and a 6.
I mean, it's a good start.
Yeah. I have to go first, though. Which is
Yeah,
annoying.
so that's true. So we'll be back at the end of Necron, movement turn 1. We are back. It is the end of Necron, movement turn 1. Sam, walk me through your master plan.
So we'll start with the command phase, because
Yes.
that's where a lot of the Necron stuff happens. I put my will be done from my Overlord onto both 20-man squads of warriors.
Yeah, so they're the Reapers, aren't they? The ones with the blue bases.
Yes. I also put the Royal Warden's ability on those warriors there, so that they can fall back and shoot if something decides to time up. I then advanced this squad of Reaper warriors to get onto this objective and to get in range of some filthy Imperium over there. My Wraith came from around the back of that building, moved to their full 12 inches, ready for a pretty easy charge to get into those guys, because I mean it's going to be like literally 2 inches.
Yeah, because you get 5-inch up.
Absolutely.
So.
They can't fail. Seraz has snuck around the back of that building because he needs to stay within 6 inches of these warriors, because he's going to buff them in a second with it being the end of the movement phase. My 2 Crypto Thralls started raising the banner on that objective there. My Overlord has just shuffled up with the main rank and file. My Scarabs have dived into the centre, just basically to make Oz have to come and deal with them. Nobody wants to shoot Scarabs, but if they're holding the middle objective, you've got to do something.
Shooting Scarabs is such a waste, it's horrible.
I love it. So if you want to shoot your heavy boys at them, great. It just stops you from shooting my warriors. What else did I do? My Immortals, I think, are the only unit who've stayed still. They've started raising the banner on this objective, but in my shooting phase, I'm going to spend the CP, which means that they can still shoot if I need to, because these could be dead by then, but we'll wait and see. My Death Marks have just shuffled slightly forward because they were literally like an inch out of a few characters, so I might be able to get the front rank into a few characters.
Very nice.
And then the rest will just pick off whatever's left up there. I think that's it in terms of movement. So we'll do it live. I'm going to roll the random buff on these
for
warriors.
Seraz.
So a 1 and a 2 is +1 strength, and then +1 toughness, and then +1 ballistic skill.
Yes.
So we want a high roll, really. Classic. I mean, why did I even say it?
Yeah.
So they are +1 strength.
Nice.
It's the worst one you can possibly get, but it's still not bad for them.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think that's it. So I will choose my first shooting unit, and then we will come back. Right, we're going to kick off the show with Illuminor Seraz. He's got my only anti-tank weapon, so he's going to fire it down that lane at the Invictor Warsuit. So it's D3 shots. We need big money from this one, please.
Here we go.
Boom, that's 3 shots. I picked up 3 dice prior because I had a feeling. He's hitting on 3s.
Oh boy.
That's
a really good roll.
I am tempted to re-roll that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to burn a CP and re-roll that one.
It is your only anti-tank, so that is fair enough.
There we go. That's 3 hits. What is their toughness? Is it 7?
7.
Yeah. So it's strength 8, so I'm going to be wounding on 3s as well. That is 2 wounds, and it is AP -4.
Uffed. So that is no save.
There's no save.
That's no save, so that's 2d6 damage.
Oh,
This is where I might regret using my CP.
that's a very good point.
I will take 8.
That's really good. That is a good roll.
Amazing.
And no -1 damage because it's not a dreadnought.
No. So how many wounds do they start?
12 or 13?
I think it's 13.
Because they're similar-ish stats to a Redemptor.
Either way, we'll have a double check. While I've got you,
Yes.
the command protocol I'm running at the minute is the Protocol of the Eternal Guardian. And because I am Nihilak, I get both directives.
Nice.
The only unit that didn't move is the Immortals, who are already in cover. So that doesn't do anything. But if anybody does charge me, I get to choose either to hold steady or set to defend.
Yeah.
So it's the one I always choose first. It sometimes comes up, it sometimes doesn't.
It's a good opening salvo, though, from the Necrons. The Invictus currently smoking.
Absolutely. I'm
It's
really
very
glad
nice.
I re-rolled that hit. Did you check?
It is 13 wounds.
13, down to 5.
Ooh, very
Does he
nice.
degrade as well?
He does.
He will do, because he's past halfway for his
Excellent.
wounds.
So maybe my Wraiths will be able to finish him off in combat. We shall see. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is my warriors are going to start shooting up here into these. So they've got 24-inch range. Nobody's going to be in rapid fire, I don't believe. No. So how many of them are in range? All of them. So it's how many of them can see.
Oh, yes, because of the obscuring.
So from this guy, it's going to be to basically that guy there. So
Yeah.
those 5
All
will
right.
be able to see anybody. So that means 15 will be in. So just give me a second to gather some dice. So the next thing I'm going to do, those warriors, 15 of them are in range of your infiltrators. I'm going to pop 2 stratagems. The first one is Solar Pulse to get rid of their cover save.
Very nice.
And the second one is Relentless Onslaught, so 6s to hit will generate an extra hit. So I've got 15 shots hitting on 2s. That's pretty good.
That is a good roll.
So I usually bring a Triarch Stalker so that I can re-roll those ones, but there's not enough room in the list for it today. I wanted some choppy boys. So I'm going to be wounding you on 4s. We're going to have to check the footage though, because
For the
look
Sixers.
for any 6s.
Let us check the footage, and we'll be right back.
Sorry about that. So I got 2 6s, so that is basically the 2 that I missed. So 15 hits. I'm wounding on 4s. And each one of these is going to be a 4-up save from Oz.
Looks like a good roll.
It does look pretty good. Apparently I can do 4-ups again. Hurrah. So 5, 9. So not enough to kill them, but you've got 9.
Is it 4-ups or 3-ups?
I've just knocked that one off.
Have you not done ones? Yeah.
It's 9 up, 4 up.
9 4-ups.
Where are you rolling? Oz, you rolling over here, sir? I can come over here to you. It's not a problem. So yeah, 9 4-ups. Ooh, look.
Failed 2.
No way.
What a roll.
There's a 3 there though.
Oh yeah, 3.
Still, that's a really good roll.
Only 1.5 killed. That is not good at all. That's really bad.
So yeah, 1.5 infiltrators are removed.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Interesting. Do you need a second, Sam?
No, I'm just going to put all 10 death marks into them. Because
That'll do it.
I need them dead.
That's fair enough.
And they can get some speculative shots off down here.
Yeah.
For
There's still
36.
assault death marks.
No, they're heavy now. Yeah, so I'm going to put all them in. These
Yes.
are going to be hitting on 4s because they moved.
Oh, they're not ballistic skill 2.
They have ballistic skill 2, thank you. So they're going to be hitting on 3s.
Look at me knowing rules for an army I don't play.
Thank you very much. Right then, 3s. That's not bad.
That's decent.
Take that. And then they are strength 5, so I'm wounding you on 3s, but 6s will be a mortal wound in addition. So no 6s, but all wounded. So you've got another 6.
And
Let
solar.
me just double check something. 'Cause I think Solar Pulse is the unit, not the unit.
So it's not the full phase.
Yes, you select an enemy unit, so you don't get the benefits of
Nice.
the rest. So these are -1. So again, it will be 4 up.
So then we'll come over to you, sir.
And I failed 2.
That's another really good roll.
3 again.
Still can't see those 3s.
So that's another 1.5 dead. That's not bad. You're down to 2 guys.
Yeah. So you're whittling them down.
Yeah. It does mean I'm probably going to have to spend the CP so that my immortals can fight.
Yeah, these guys down here.
Try and finish them off. I think it's worth it. So I'm going to spend a CP on Reclaim the Lost Empire. Put me down to 5. Spent 4 CP this round to kill 1 unit. Yeah. me. Actually, no. First of all, I'm going to fire the Royal Warden.
Oh,
His
okay.
Relic Gauze Blaster. It is 30-inch range, so rapid fire would be at 15, but he's just out.
It's just out, is
So
it?
it's just going to be one shot, but it is damage 2.
Oh, very nice.
So I'm hitting you on a 3, and I missed. The Royal Warden never does.
I was just about to say, I didn't want to say anything.
Why has he got a gun?
I did. Every game without fail, he doesn't do anything.
Right, there's the 5 shots from the Immortals into the same squad. These are -2 though, so you will be on a 5.
5 up, very nice.
These are hitting on 3s. Don't know what, my hitting's really good so far.
Spawn.
They're going to be wounded on 3s because it's strength 5. And that's 4 wounds at -2.
Very nice.
4, 5.
I'll come over to you again, sir.
And ooh, that one's cocked, I think.
Yeah, I think that's well and truly cocked.
One saved.
So you've got 1 alive on 1.
That's what you get for being honest, you see. So 1-on-1 wound, was it?
1 wound. I mean, I'll take that. What's
It's a
he gonna
start.
do?
It's a lot of CP.
He's Todd up there.
Is the only downside, I guess.
Yeah, alright, stop being so negative.
I'm an impartial third party.
How many CP did you spend?
4.
That's 1 per infiltration.
Well, I mean, when Owen puts it like that.
Oh, goodness. Right. I need to see how many of those warriors down there are in range, and then we'll come back to you. Right then, the Reaper warriors are going to go next. For some reason, I thought these were 14-inch range, but they're only 12. So the 6 guys at the back can't reach, but that's still 28 shots going into this other infiltrator squad. So these are also hitting on 2s, thank you to my will be done. And then they're going to be wounded on 3s because they're strength 5.
Oh,
They advanced.
they advanced, yeah.
Oh, they did advance. So I'm going to be hitting on 3s. That's alright. Right then, 3s.
Still, that's a
not
really
made
good
much
roll.
difference at
That's a
all.
really good roll.
There's no 2s in there.
Wowzers. Well,
So I dropped.
you dropped 2. That's a really good
That's
roll.
incredible. I needed some luck to come back round because those should be well dead. Right then, I am wounding also on 3s. Okay.
That's also looking
Also
really
looks
good.
alright, doesn't it? There we go. So you've got 5, 10, 15 wounds.
Oh, what a roll.
They are -2, so it's going to be a 4-up.
Yes.
We've got 15 4-ups to me.
Because
I'll grab my dice together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll reposition us. Owen has gathered his dice. Are you ready, Owen? Come on.
On average, they should survive.
Yeah, you should fail, what, 7.5?
Well, you've tempted fate now.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 failed.
That's
So
not
that's
bad.
4 guys dead.
So there's 1 guy left.
One guy left. That is some scary shooting.
Have they the squad with the Helix?
Oh, they are.
Ooh, well,
So-
do you want to? We'll be back in a second because we need to check that rule, don't we? Because is it if it failed armor save?
Yeah, it's the first wound you can ignore, but we were wondering if it was with against a las cannon and other shots. You could choose the las cannon.
I get you.
But yeah.
Okay, so you.
Basically, it becomes 7 instead of 8.
Yeah. So
Okay.
1.5.
1.5.
1.5. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Cool.
Not bad. So we will be back with Sam's next unit.
Not a bad round of shooting. These should definitely be dead. I've just been crying off camera. Like the majority of 20 warriors, 10
Yes.
death marks, and 5 immortals should be able to kill 5 marines. Anyway, in my charge phase, my wraith are going to go and try and finish off that 1.5 dudes down there. So they can't fail, but I want to see how far they can go. They can go 5 inches.
Nice.
So not far, but it's enough to get me in. So we shall come back to you in the fight phase. Right, we're in the fight phase. There's only one thing to do. My wraiths are going to absolutely destroy these stupid little Imperium boys. They have got 24 attacks between them.
Uffed.
4 attacks each and the 6. They are hitting on 4s because they are Canoptech, and they are strength 6, AP -2, and 2 damage. So if they survive this, I'm just conceded. Okay.
You heard it here, folks.
See you sat down in a minute. Well, these 2, I'll be gone. Right. We're hitting on.
It's good to have you back, Sam.
We're hitting on 4s. Wait. That looks pretty. How is that cocked?
I don't understand how that's happened.
Oh, typical. Right, let's get rid of these non-4s. This looks pretty good.
That looks really
I'm
good.
glad I can roll 4-ups again. It feels good. Right, then we're going to be wounding. Thank you. Wounding on 3s. That's also pretty good.
Yeah.
Right, so you've got 5, 10 wounds at -2 and 2 damage.
10 5-ups.
Again, if you make all these.
Cool. So 10 5s up. 5 ups. I just need to make 8 to make Sam concede, so...
Do it.
No.
Ah,
They are dead.
the game goes on. Boo.
Mega dead as well.
I say as the impartial third-party cameraman. Yeah, so Oz will remove those, and
I think that's it.
that's it. We'll just go back to Sam to end of turn wrap up, but we'll do that in a second.
So, at the end of my turn, I've scored 3 points for holding my priority objective. I've got 2 banners up, so that'll get me 2 points at the start of my next turn, which is nice. Now I just feel like everything's in danger. My Wraith are over there, ready to get jumped on by some Blade Guard and and an Invictor. Those warriors seem really exposed, but I'm on 4 objectives, so it's now Oz's priority to come and try and take me off them. So we'll see if your shooting can be more effective than mine. I feel like my shooting phase wasn't great.
As like the third party, I keep saying in air quotes, the neutral, as it were, the eye in the sky. I feel like you had a good turn. You got a lot of board presence. I don't know how Oz feels about being penned in. How are you feeling about it, Oz?
Yeah, I do feel a bit like under pressure, especially because I am used to taking the first turn. I like to get that first turn. So being penned into my own like deployment zone like feels like I'm being pushed.
Yeah.
Pushed
It's very thematic for my dynasty, to be fair. They're all about going and taking territory, so that's what I've done, and now I'm just going to see what you can respond with.
Very nice. We'll be back at the end of Deathwatch, turn 1. We are back. It is the end of Deathwatch, movement turn 1. Owen, walk me through your turn, sir.
Cool, yeah. So my librarian's just stayed right where he is because it's a bit dangerous for him to go out on his own at the minute.
He's a little bit scared.
He's an old man. We'll keep him there. My lone infiltrator that's on 1 wound has moved into this quarter just to stop Sam from potentially, if he survives.
Yeah.
Starring, Purges of Vermin. Yeah.
If he does it, promote him. Hero of the Imperium.
Or it could just redirect some of his firepower.
Yeah.
which is a win still.
My heavy intercessors have moved forward, planning to get into this centre objective. Maybe going to try and wipe some scarabs off of it first. The blob of characters has moved with them, just keeping those buffs in there. In the command phase, my Watchmaster gave them the Watchmaster rerolls.
Yes.
And also the Dark Angels, Brilliant Strategist. So I've picked to be in the Tactical Doctrine. They're in the
Devastator. Yeah.
Doctrine. And he also passed the Vigilance Incarnate onto these guys,
Very nice.
which allows them. I've chosen to give them reroll 1s to win against fast attack. Because I didn't actually mention it, I picked troops as my chapter trait.
Oh, yeah.
Reroll wounds. These guys have stayed put. These guys have stayed put, but they're in range of those scarabs. My Outriders have swung around here, looking at these warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Blade Guards just moved around, looking at the scarabs. Wraiths. And my Invictors just limped around the corner.
Bless him. Smoke going everywhere.
I'm going to try and shoot as much as he can into those guys and give them a punch in combat as well.
That's fair enough. We'll be back in your shooting phase then, sir.
Well.
It is time for the Deathwatch shooting. What is going first, sir?
So I'm going to start with my Invictor.
Ooh.
So he's just got those Wraiths to shoot at. I've got my dice laid out here for my weapons. So I'm going to start with the Heavy Bowler.
Very nice.
So it's hitting on a 4. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, no worries.
Ooh, 3 hits.
Very nice.
Great.
So it begins.
What's your toughness? 5, so
Falls again?
2 wounds. -1 AP.
I will come over here to you.
4 up in one. And his past one failed 1.
2 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to wear it.
Cool.
So one of them's down to 1.
Next up is the. I always get these mixed up. the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber.
Yes.
The auto cannons.
Trying to think off that last wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is 8 shots hitting on 4s.
That's a bit better.
There's 4 hits.
It's average.
We are
Wounded on 5s, I imagine.
strength 4, yeah.
Yeah, 5s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Minus 1 AP.
So 4 up Invon again.
It is on the Invon.
Whee!
Very nice.
Feel at least weighted damage now.
So I'll go to the Fragstorm. Is it Fragstorm grenade launcher?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he had more.
D6 shots. So 3.
No worries.
Bad.
4s. 3 hits.
Oh, wow.
Nice. 5s to wound. 2 wounds.
Very nice.
No AP on these
No
though.
AP, no.
So this will be their 3-up save.
Tactical doctrine. So it's -1.
So it is -1.
-1.
So it's still 4-ups. Oh, it's passed one, failed one.
So that will be 1 Wraith.
I might re-roll that one. Yes, I will. I'm going to re-roll this
Spending
one.
the CP. No, of course. So, 1 Wraith has fallen.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just onto my what's it called? Twin Iron Hail autocannon now.
Yes.
So 6 shots
Weakness,
hitting
a
on
lot of these.
4s. No, I did.
I rolled well,
He
but
forgot he was degraded for a moment then. Sam's having a good chuckle in the corner.
So I got 2 hits.
good.
Winning on 3s.
Oh yeah.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, that's not bad.
So 2 4-ups. Come on now. Hey-o.
Very nice.
Take that.
And that's the last of his shooting.
Nice, him
so-
done.
Going on to next, I think I'm going to go to my Outriders.
Oh no.
Shooting your Warriors. This is going to be a
So
lot of
painful.
dice, so I'll get my dice together.
Yeah, we'll give you a second.
Cool, so I've got my 20 shots for my Outriders, going to Sam's Warriors over there. Hitting on 3s.
Yes.
So that's 5 misses.
That's a good start.
Keep going.
Very good start.
And I'm wounded on 4s.
Yeah.
Plus 4, yeah.
Just before.
Rerolling 1s because you're troops.
Uh-oh.
Which I've got 2 1s there.
Both convert as well, very nice.
I was wounded on 4s.
Oh, no, only 1 converts then. Ignore me.
So you're 8 saves at -2.
Ooh, 8 saves at -2. Now, no, none of them are still in my deployment zone. I was hoping that wouldn't have made a difference anyway. What I am going to do though is I'm going to be a little bit sneaky.
Ooh.
I'm going to start taking it on the guys who are in cover.
Yes.
So I've
Good
got
in the
1, 2, 3,
terrain.
4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 who are in cover. So it's going to be 4s? No, 5s. 5s. Okay, saved 3. Wouldn't have made any difference. 5 drop, so I'm going to have to take off 5 who are in cover, which
Yeah.
I'll do in a second. And then, is that the last of the shooting from that unit?
From that unit, yeah.
Yes, and now I get to do my reanimations. So this is 5 ups, re-rolling 1s, because they are warriors. So I can re-roll that one, and I bring back 2. So 3 are dead, so I'm going to remove the 5 from the cover.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3
3.
stay dead.
Yep. And then 2 come back.
Turn 2, and I can put these 2 wherever I like. So I'm just going to drop them back a
Back
bit,
there.
like that.
Very nice.
So my next shooting will be these intercessors into the scarabs.
Poor scarabs, you leave them scarabs alone. They're not doing anything. Not hurting anybody. They're just beeping.
Beeping and scoring points. It's an easy life being a scarab.
That's so
It's
cute.
an
How can
annoying
you shoot
beeping
them?
noise.
It's annoying.
I've got my dice here, so ready to go.
Yeah, good to go.
So we're hitting on 3s.
Are any of them going to be going through?
Oh, the
Hitting on
ruins.
4s instead then.
I'm not sure if they are actually, because it's only this one that's dense, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think you can
Get the
you
scarab
get a
over
beat to
there.
this guy without having to go through.
Have you got a tape measure, Oz?
It passes over there, I think.
It doesn't matter about that one. It's just the footprint.
It's the footprint of the ruin there, yeah.
All right. Yes.
I
Yeah.
think they're all right then. Yeah.
Cool. Yep. So no minuses. So hitting on freeze.
That's a shame.
And I'm wounding on. What's your toughness?
3.
3. So I'm wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s because I gave them the vigilance incarnate.
Yes.
So that's against fast attack, yeah.
Yep.
That is a good roll.
So dropped 1.
That is a very good roll.
So you got 6 saves at -2.
So that is going to be no save.
Yeah, it's no save, is it?
Because there are some that are touching cold, but they've only got 6 up save anyway. So how many?
6.
6. So that is a base and 2 wounds off another. So I'm going to plink off this one. I'm going to put 2 wounds onto this one,
Reanimation.
and then I had remembered before you said it.
All right. I was trying to help
I
you.
remembered. So I've lost 4 wounds worth.
Yes.
So I have to roll 4 5-ups to bring that base back.
Oh.
No.
Nearly.
This is why I never remember.
Cool. So next up, I believe I'm going to shoot you with my heavy intercessors into your scarab bases again.
Go for
No
it.
worries. I'll let you get your dice and
yeah.
we can come back.
So shooting with my heavy intercessors. I'm going to start with my the normal executor ball rifles. Get those names right. They did move and they are heavy, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Ah, yes.
But I did give them the chapter master buff, so they're re-rolling all
Everything.
failed hits.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Very nice.
So 2 missed. All hit. Strength 5.
Toughness 3.
So
3s.
3s. Re-rolling 1s. Alright.
That's 3 6s and a 4 for you, Sam.
Okay.
So your AP -2.
Yeah, so no save.
It's actually -3, but yeah.
Okay. So
And that's 2 damage a pop.
And you did
So
4.
I did 4.
So that first one kills a base.
Second 2
Then
kill.
the second 2 kill a base.
Oh, and lose 1 on 2.
On 2, yeah.
And then leaves 1 on 2.
Cool.
And then we need to remember, 'cause when you finish firing, if there's any alive, I can then do all my reanimations.
Yeah.
Cool. So up next is the I can't remember the names of these guns. The heavy executor bolt, heavy bolter. Yeah. The
That thing.
executor
It's like a heavy bolter, but it's bigger.
Yeah.
That one. Big heavy bolter.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling misses. 1 hit. And wounding on 3s. That failed.
And it's a fail. Okay.
Excellent.
And last is my eradicators.
Oh boy.
I think we might need to check this, because if they shoot twice, do they shoot and then shoot again, or not? Because the reanimation thing's weird, because it's when the unit's finished shooting.
So,
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
so the wording is select one enemy unit. Models in this unit can shoot twice this phase.
Shoot twice this phase.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like you double your shots. You shoot and then shoot.
and then shoot again.
So you need to do your first 3 shots,
Reanimation.
reanimations, then shoot again.
I think so.
That's
that sounds about right.
That sounds about right. And for once, we've all actually agreed first time. So we'll roll. So we'll roll with that.
Cool. So these are hitting on 3s because they're normal melter rifles. So
Oh, nice.
Assault. Rerolling.
Rolling everything.
Yep.
Lovely.
All hit.
Very nice.
These will be wounding on 2s.
Oh, for some meltery goodness.
3 wounds.
So that's how much damage per base?
So I need to. It's D6 damage in it.
Are they in melter range?
Is it half range melter range?
Yes.
Ooh, 12 inches.
Because if they're within melter range, it's
Might
just
be.
dead bases.
They are indeed all in melter range.
That is.
Those at the front.
Faster than the front, yeah.
So that's just a dead base.
What? How does metal work now? Is it D6
It's D6 plus 2.
Yeah.
plus 2?
Oh, so it's not a dead base each in case he rolls a
you do
1.
need to roll them. So roll your first one.
That's a dead base. I rolled a 6.
Well, they were on 2 wounds anyway.
Oh, he's dead.
Next one. Roll a 1, please.
It's a dead base.
No, that's a 7.
Next one.
It's another dead base. That's a 6.
Okay.
Holy moly. So we've got
Oh, yeah.
2 scarabs left.
So you've got your reanimations, and then I get to fire with my eradicator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which is the right order of operations from what we
We
think.
think, if anybody disagrees, please let us know
Yeah.
in the comments, because this has never come up before.
No, it's because the makeup of your squad with it being mixed.
Yes.
But
It'd be the same with normal eradicators, though. Wouldn't
oh no, it would be the same with normal eradicators, yeah, because you'd shoot, reanimate, and then they'd get to shoot again this phase.
Yeah,
so
I
yeah.
assume. So there are 5 dead bases. They have 4 wounds each. So that means I get to roll 20 dice, and every 4 5 ups will be a base back.
Ooh.
So lots of 5s, please. Okay, that's a few. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs.
Nice.
That's it.
A base returns.
1 base comes back to be melted. The other guy. There you go.
Tiger.
This is why I never bought animating on Scarabs.
But you have to, Sam. You've got to do it.
So last 3 eradicator shots. Hitting on 3s,
Full house.
Oh god.
wounding on 2s, rerolling
Ones.
Oh, no.
Full house.
Oh, no. So that's 3. So that's unless you roll a 1.
Yeah. Nope.
1 dead.
And then.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So how many wounds is that?
That would be 3 wounds, so I'm going to spend a CP.
Yeah, to get rid of it.
Hey!
Hey! Welcome to the channel.
And then that last one, I'll just kill that base.
Yeah, I'll just kill that base.
So I'll be down to
Oh, disappointing.
down to 1 base.
Then do you need to reanimate again?
Reanimate these again.
Goodness.
So I get to roll 8 dice. I need 4 5 ups. Ooh, I've got 2. So no, it's down to 1 solitary base,
Which is still holding
which you're still holding
the
that
objective in the middle.
for now.
Oh dear.
Although, I mean, it could give you a charge target.
That is a good point. I am tempted to charge and then get onto that objective from that charge.
Do you need a time to think about your next shots?
Yes.
Back in a second.
So, I've got a little bit of shooting left with some characters and stuff before I decide what I'm going to do with these guys. So I'm going to start with my Apothecary, who's going to fire his Absolver Bolt pistol into that Scarab base. So he's hitting on 3s, and he missed.
That's a 1.
The captain's never, he's not car.
It's not car yet. It's yeah. It always catches me out as well.
So after that, then I'm going to go on to my Watchmaster, who has the
Vigil spear, isn't it? Or what?
Spear of the First Vigil, which I can't remember the stats of, so I'll come back. So I'm going on to my Watchmaster. He's got his Spear of the First Vigil, which is a rapid fire 2 mastercrafted bolter with special issue ammo. So he's going to fire both shots into that Scarab, and I'm going to go for the +1 to wound ammo round.
So only on 2s then?
So 1 on 2s, yeah.
Very nice.
So it's hitting on 2s, of course.
Not like this.
He's wounding on 2s. That's a wound, and it's -2 AP
So no save.
and 2 damage.
So it takes that base down to 2.
Oh my goodness.
So to exhaust all of my options, I'm going to fire this guy into the Scarab base, and I'm going to split the fire here with my Blade Guard. This front guy is just within range of his heavy bolt pistol,
Yeah.
and then these 2 are going to fire into the Wraiths. So I'll start with this guy.
I like it.
His single Oculus. He stood still actually, so he's rapid fire.
Who?
This guy up here.
He moved to deny table quarter, did he?
Yeah.
Oh
It's 1 shot. So he's hitting on 3s, and he's missed.
no!
Oh no! Why do I keep re-rolling ones?
This blade guard at the front's going to be -1 to hit as well, so you're going through that.
Oh,
He is,
going
yeah.
through the dance there.
So he's hitting on 4s. Ooh, he's a hero.
Ooh, I like it.
He's wounding on 3s. It's a wound.
AP?
-1 AP.
Wait, I still don't get a save, I don't think.
It's just 1 wound.
Just so he survived on 1 wound.
Wow.
Wow.
You're going to do the other 2 blade guards?
Yep. Into the Wraiths. Hitting on 3s. Oh, snake eyes. Wow.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, no.
The question is now, how many snipers do you commit?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Into the lone scarab.
Hero Scarab.
Do I commit all 5 snipers in just to make sure it dies? That's the thing.
They don't have many other targets, do they?
No, I think I'm going to have to.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You tried your absolute best to not have to shoot.
Yeah, it's come to this. You're gonna have to.
It has actually come through.
Oh, goodness.
So they're hitting on 2s.
Nice. Why?
Because they're ballistic skill 2.
Sweet.
Which is a good job. They're wounding on 3s.
You
Yes.
need 1/6, mate. That's it.
Small wound, yeah.
6. There we go.
I didn't get a
Oh,
single
that's
6.
4.
But I got 4 wounds.
AP.
Minus.
One
He's
or
probably
two.
dead.
He's
I'm
dead.
pretty sure I've
yeah.
only got a 6-up save. Can you imagine if they had more than that?
I would not like to. 6 up.
Yeah, they've got a 6-up save, and he's not in cover, so he is finally.
And they're D3 damage.
He is obliterated.
Do you know what? They did the job.
They did.
They absolutely
They did the job that nobody else could.
Yeah. I would want to. Just because. Just go stand in front of the Deathwatch and just take 1 foot team.
Yeah.
So,
Any more shooting, or have you?
I believe
You don't
I've
have
shot with absolutely everything. So I can go straight onto my charge phase. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, if you want to go straight into it.
So the Invictor is going into the Wraiths.
Yeah, can't really fail.
Yeah.
No, he's in.
The Blade Guard are going into the Wraiths.
Oh, they could fail.
Nope, they're in.
So they've got a 7.
Seven.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's probably fine.
And the Outriders are also
I'll
going
stop
into
you right there, sir.
Whoa!
Firing some Overwatch.
Of course I'm going to fire some Overwatch, because I've still got Protocol of the Eternal Guardian.
Oh, very nice.
So I get to Overwatch on 5s. So it's only 1 CP in it.
Oh, scary it is. Do you need some time to gather all your dice?
I need a lot of time to get.
We'll let you do that.
Okay, Overwatch has been declared. There are 17 warriors left, so I've got 34 shots, and they are hitting on 5.
Holy moly.
I just need to try and drag down 1 bike. Okay, let's pick out these hits, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's alright.
That's not bad. Not
8.
ideal. Oh, thank you, sir.
No,
8.
it is.
Okay, so then I'm going to be wounding you on 4s. Strength 5 and toughness 5. That's not terrible. So you've got 5 wounds at -2.
Cool. So
How many wounds have they got each? 3.
4.
4.
So you've got 5 ups.
5 ups.
Come on, fluff them all.
I did
did?
fluff them all.
Oh! Overwatch did something, guy.
I can't believe it. It's a miracle.
Come on. It just took 34 shots on 5.
But you did a thing, and that's the main
did.
thing, I think.
So what? So that's 1 bite gone and
Yeah.
1 lost a wound?
To be fair, that is like...
That's a hell of a lot of attacks.
Because they get +2 for charging, so it's a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll let Oz remove that and move him in,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back in the fight phase.
So I'm going to use 2 stratagems on my Outriders. I'm going to go for Death to the Alien, which gives them +1 attack against any of the Xenos armies. Oop, losing the dice. And Gene-Rot Might, so any 6s to hit, automatically wound. So I've now got...
Oh my goodness. It's all falling apart.
I've now got 28 attacks.
That's horrible.
And we're looking for 6s. Ooh, and there's a lot of them. And I'm re-rolling all failed hit rolls because you're Xenos and I'm Deathwatch.
And you'll roll them into 6s probably.
That's what we want.
I am not expecting to have any warriors alive after this.
I'll roll these to the side.
Yeah, so they don't knock him. No worries, dude.
Ooh, we've got another 2 6s. And a whole bunch of 1s. Cool, so the automatically wounded ones.
Nice.
So I've got 5 automatic wounds.
And
And then I'm wounding on 4s.
yes.
Re-rolling because I am...
A space marine.
Because they have the Fuhrer specialisation and I've taken troops as my chapter trait.
Yes. That's pretty good.
So I'm wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
And these are all -1 as well.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Not a lot converted there.
I can see enough.
So you've got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wounds.
16 wounds. We pan to Sam.
Okay, so we've got 16 wounds. It's -1, so we're looking for 5 ups. Yeah? Come on. Oh, I've made a couple, but not many. So I've made 4. So that's a terrible start. Then I'm going to reanimate, because I assume you finished all your attacks.
I have.
Do you want to spend a CP at this point?
Oh, it's only in the shooting
So it's
phase.
only in the shooting phase?
Yeah, it's the minus to the reanimation.
Okay then, so now we're looking for 5s re-rolling 1s. Oh! 2 1s to re-roll.
You are disgusting.
So 4 have died.
That's not my fault. I've not even touched your dice.
Oh my god.
I'm going.
It's nice back there.
It's nice.
You get some like plush chairs and
Yeah.
chill out.
Like a Zen garden in the back. So you can if it gets a bit too much, you can go chill out. We'll have some incense. It'll be quite nice.
That's because I thought you were going to spend that stratagem to make it -1.
That
so
is-
I need to roll loads of 6.
So how many did you lose?
4.
That is ridiculous.
28 attacks and 4 died.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Strength 5 Necron warriors.
Yeah. Oh, they are going to get. They're going to be strength 6 in a minute.
I've joked off camera that they're going to win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remove the few that died, and we'll be back in a second.
Right, it's time to interrupt. So, my Wraith, having seen how resilient those warriors were, are now inspired to kill some Deathwatch. So we're going to split the attacks. 2 of them at the back there are going to go into the Invictor, and the other 3 are going to try and kill some Blade Guards.
Very nice.
So we're going to go into the Invictor first. 8 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, that's not great. We've got 3 hits. And then I'm strength 6 and your toughness 7. So 5s. That one's cockled. Got 1 wound at -2 and 2 damage.
-2.
So if he fails this, the goal wasn't to kill Invictor, it was just to get it on its lowest profile. So fingers crossed.
And he
he's
saves
made
it.
Oh, very nice.
That could be bad. So now we will do the 12 into the Blade Guard. Should not split. Never split. Right then, hit it on 4s. That's a little.
That looks better. Yeah.
About statistical. What did I get? 6. Yeah, exactly statistical. Wounding though on 3s.
Yeah.
And strength 6.
And they have toughness 4.
That's not bad. So we've got 4 wounds at -2. So that's going to be on your invuln.
3 up in one.
3 up invuln.
That's 2. That's 4 up now, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 up in one.
Yeah, me then, sir.
Oh, and they've only made them all.
Oh no!
Oh, the tables have turned.
I said that because my warriors did so well, then it would only be fair if everything just bounced there.
Everybody just reverse rolls.
Yeah.
Yikes. So it's on to you, sir. You can do either your Invictor or your Blade Guard now.
Cool, I think I'll start my Invictor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's got 5 attacks.
Yeah, hitting on 4s now.
So that's just 2 hits.
But you get to reroll them all.
Oh, yes, I do, thank you. Another 2.
Damn.
And he's strength ridiculous,
And
14.
toughness 5, so it's going to be 2s.
All wound.
Holy moly.
So I've got to make 4 up invulns now on my wraiths. Now I've made 2 and failed 2.
2 are dead.
How much damage is it?
3 damage.
Yeah.
3 damage minimum.
Flat 3.
Oh, it's just flat 3.
Yeah,
I've got 1 CP left.
yeah. Ooh.
It's whether I want to use that for the +1 strength on the warriors.
For the memes.
Yeah, I'm just going to have 2 dead wraith. That's fine.
I like it. I approve.
And then, because
I am completely impartial, by the way.
Because they have 3 wounds each, and that's your Invictor finished, I'm going to roll my reanimations.
Oh.
So, go on now. Oh, he's only made 3.
Not like this.
One of those wraiths come back.
Oh,
So let's just say you killed this one.
Yeah, and then that one.
Oh, the one with Dante on the base.
Goodbye. Get that out of here.
So now it's your blade guard.
So on to the Blade Guard. 13 attacks. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Re-rolling
all
everything.
misses.
Very nice.
I did not know about this rule when we started this game.
I did not either.
That's
Well,
not converted many
It
times.
didn't really help. And they are wounding on 4s. So
So
it's on
five,
5.
yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Damn.
So I only dropped 2.
Very nice.
Good.
So you got 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be my main one as well. Uh-oh. Come on, 4 ups. I have failed 2. That's really good.
Wow.
Is it 4 damage in total?
Yeah.
So that will kill 1.
1. So
So-
reanimation.
I get, if I roll 3 5 ups, he just stands straight back up
Here we go.
and laughs in your face. Hiya! No. So you've killed 2 Wraith. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I'm going to remove you, sir. Now it's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have to give me a second to do some pile-ins and some...
Shenanigans. Yeah.
Right, so it's my turn to fight back with my 13 warriors, who are strength 5, so they will be wounded on 4s. Off camera, these two have been trying to convince me to spend my last CP to make them strength 6, so I'm wounded on 3s.
Do it.
But I'm going to resist.
Boo! Can I get a boo in the comments?
Right. These are still my will be done.
So, I'm so sorry.
So I'm hitting on 2s. Sweet, I missed 1.
Nice. Right, if you roll
Now I will
loads
brew,
of threes.
brew every single 3 that I roll now. But the fact that I'm wounded on 4s against Outriders is insane.
Here we go.
already.
12 threes.
Wounded on 4s. I rolled 2 3s? 3 3s.
3 threes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's not too bad. That's still a
It's
decent
still,
amount
it's still
of
really
wounds.
good.
So you've got 6 wounds, sir.
6 wounds.
Yeah. No AP though, so you're only 3 up save.
Not that it's made a difference so far.
You've got 1 guy on 3 wounds, I believe, from before.
I have, yeah.
So if you could fail 3 of these, that would be amazing.
Nope.
Nope, just 1.
Just
So a guy down to 2 wounds?
Yes.
Very nice.
And then that is it for turn 1.
Yeah. Oz, do you score any points on your turn?
I have no idea.
Right, give us a second and we'll be back with the Deathwatch wrap up.
So the end of Deathwatch turn 1 didn't go quite as planned. I think forgetting that I could re-roll all my wound rolls when shooting with my Outriders into them
Yeah.
warriors maybe have helped a little bit.
Yeah.
But I have cleared off centre up board. Hopefully next turn goes a little bit better in combat.
But it is only your second game of 9th.
It is.
So, if you forget a roll, it happens. And neither me or Sam play Deathwatch, so we didn't even think about it either.
Yeah.
And it went bad. Well, you say. I've quite enjoyed this turn. It's been a good laugh. But you are in the lead.
I am, yes. So I got 1 point for Oaths for not falling back or failing morale.
Yeah.
And 3 points for priority targets.
Very
My
nice.
objective.
So, Deathwatch going to the lead by 1 point. We will be back with Necrons, turn 2.
Okay, so we are at the end of Necron's movement phase. I'll tell you about my command phase again first. I started off by reanimating 1 Necron warrior with Saraz's Rites of Reanimation, but that was key because the one that got reanimated ended up being within 9 inches of my Overlord, who then put my will be done on both warrior blobs. Then, what else did I do? I got a CP back, which was important. And then in my movement phase, I moved the Royal Warden over this way. The Death Marks dropped down, so they were all within range of each other, and then they Veil of Darkness up on top of this building, so that now they all have some lovely, juicy characters to target. My Wraiths fell out of combat with the Invictor and the Blade Guard to come over here and try and tie up Owen's heavy intercessors. They are just a distraction, annoying unit, so that's kind of the unit that I'd get the most benefit out of annoying. And then my Ophidians dropped in at the end of the turn. They are on that objective. They're going to try a charge into these with the Wraiths. If I fail the charge, I stay on the objective.
So, win-win.
That's kind of my thinking there. The Immortals stayed still, and my warriors shuffled round so that I think 14 of them can see the Blade Guard, and the other 6 can try and pick off this last Infiltrator.
Which will net you 2 points for Purge.
Which will net me 2 points for Purge. So at the start of my turn, I got 15 for the primary,
Whew.
which is huge, and I got 2 points for my banners as well. Yeah, so we're going to go straight into the shooting phase. Let them think about what we're going to start with and we'll come back. So we're going to kick off the shooting phase with Seraz. He's going to try and finish off that Invictor after he has just buffed my death marks at the end of the turn. Gave them an extra toughness, so they're now toughness 6 death marks.
That's not very nice.
It's not very nice at all. So D3 shots. Let's get the big 3 again. Oh, yes. So 3 shots into the Invictor, hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits.
A really good roll.
I'm not going to CP at this time. I'm wounding you on a 3. Oh, that's 1. So 1 has gone through. He's got 5 wounds left. I've got 2 CP left. I feel like I need to spend it.
It's either CP in the wound roll or CP in the damage, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to CP the wound roll. There we go.
Pays
so
off.
2d6 damage now. Just need to roll higher than a 5, or a 5 or higher rather. And I got 8. So he's destroyed, sir.
Do Invictors explode?
I believe they
assume
do.
they do,
Just
yeah.
roll a d6 and then we'll check it. If it happens, no.
But that is 1 Invictor down. Well done, Seraz. That's quite impressive.
It's a good start.
2 rounds of shooting just to take him down. His staff is not to be messed with. Right, next we're going to go on to the Warriors because I know their targets as well. So we've got 14 shots going into the Blade Guard and 4 shots going into the... I keep forgetting what that guy's called. Incursor?
Infiltrator.
I can't call it Infiltrator because it infiltrated. I didn't know that was his name. So I'm going to spend my final CP.
Are you solar pulsing?
Why not? I don't need to solar pulse because they're not in cover.
Oh, yeah.
What I am going to do it's the one where 6s to hit are an extra hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we've got 14 shots going into the Blade Guard first, and 6s will be an extra hit. So we've got 3 6s, and we are hitting on 2s. I've not rolled any 1s, so I get 3 extra hits. That's already an excellent start. But we are going to be wounding on 5s because your toughness 5? Toughness 4. Sweet, wounding on 4s then. And what was my protocol?
Oh,
Kyle, you had 1 job.
I did have 1 job.
Makes an unmodified wound roll of a 6 and
wound roll, okay.
1, so that's good. So you've got 2 at -2, and
They're all
then
going to have 4+.
no, well,
Storm Shields,
rain
yeah.
all over my parade.
So me forgetting that rule has no bearing.
So you've got
We're all good.
6 wounds on your are they all on 2 storm shields?
Yeah, they've all got
4
Storm
ups,
Shields.
yeah. So you've got 6 4-ups.
6 4-ups. Ooh, and I failed 2.
That's not bad.
So
So
3 wounds?
I believe so, sir, yes.
So one of those is down to 1 wound.
Yep.
That's all right. I'll take that. So then the other 6 are shooting into this lone infiltrator, who is not long for this world, hopefully. Again, 6s will be exploding because it's the same unit. So we're hitting on 2s. I have missed 2.
But you get 1 back.
I get 1 of those back, so we've got 5 hits. Again, wounded on a 4, but 6s will be -2. So you've got 1 at -2 and 1 at -1.
Oh, he could live. So which one are you doing first? -2?
So he's got a 2+ saves, so the -2's a 4 up.
A 4 up, yeah.
So I've got a 4 up and a 3 up.
Yes, which one are you doing first?
4 up first.
4 up first.
He's
Oh, that's
passed
a
it.
nice-
Oh, here we go.
3 up.
Oh,
No.
oh.
Do you have any
What a
CP?
shame.
I might actually CP then.
I do have 5 immortals as well that
You do.
a couple of them can see the Blade Guard, I think, if they're in range, but if not, then he's their only target. Come to see for you.
You'll make your decision for your...
30-inch range guns.
Is it?
So actually, no, they can't see anything else
So they would be going
at all. So they
into...
can only shoot him.
He could live.
He could live.
It's 2 points if he lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. He's dead.
No, number 2. He tried, but thus he failed.
And now I feel stupid for not just nudging these a little bit closer.
To be able to shoot him.
Shot some blade guard, but
It is what it is.
yeah, the job is to hold that objective, and they're doing that rather well. Right, now I need to have a think, so I'll come back to you. So, my Royal Misser over there is going to rapid fire into those blade guard. So he gets 2 shots, hitting on 3s. He's hit once.
Oh my goodness.
Come on now. Strength 5, so wounded on a 3. No.
Every game, he doesn't do anything.
There was one at the very end, he did something clutch.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
I think you killed an eliminator
He did do something.
in one of our games. But other than that, that's his kill tally, an eliminator.
Yeah. So I do think I'm down to only snipers now. So, I've got 10 shots. Do I put them all into the blade guard? I've moved them over here to shoot characters, and now I want to kill blade guard. What have we got down here then? We've got an apothecary,
A watchmaster
a watchmaster,
and a captain.
and they've all got, what, 5, 6 wounds?
Yeah, because the Primaris.
I'm going to put them all into the blade guard. I'm scared of them blade guard.
The death marks, they're rifles, they're not anything funky like rapid fire or anything, although they're heavy.
No, they used to be. Now they're the heavy one. So
Okay.
they're going to be hitting on 3s. Wounded on 3s, and 6s will do mortals, which will bypass your shield. If I don't kill those, then they're going to get Serraz. Serraz wants to just go into the back of your Outriders and poke them while they're distracted by the warriors. So yeah, I'm going to do it onto the blade guard. So, hitting on 3s because they moved. Yikes.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Oh, wow.
You need some 6s here.
Okay. Wounded on 3s. What's happening?
Oh, Sam.
I've got 1 wound, sir.
Onto your shield, basically.
Yeah, it's -1.
Oh, and he loves it.
That's a 5. That's a whiff.
They don't like it when they move. They don't like it at all. Damn. Yeah, that's not gone great.
Looks like they've been training with Royal Warden.
Yeah.
There is personal guard.
The heads are probably still spinning. They're like, we were over there a minute ago.
Have I told you about teleporting me?
Right, I think that's it. So, let me have a think about charges, and then we'll come back. Right, we are in the charge phase. So I'm going to start round the back there with Serraz. He's going to charge into both the Blade Guard and the Outriders.
Ooh.
Do you want to overwatch with the Blade Guard?
Nope.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Right, let's
Throw a
see
crack
what he
grenade,
gets.
maybe?
He gets a 10.
Oh, he's definitely
So
in.
he's easily in, so we'll do that in a minute. We're then going to charge quite cheekily with the death marks into the Outriders. Because of the vertical engagement distance, they only need to get to the lip of the building.
Yeah.
So might as well. They need like a 3. I saw the 1 then.
Could you imagine?
Then I've got the Ophidians and the Wraiths. I'm going to go with the Ophidians first. They need a 9-inch charge. Do you want to overwatch on these?
No, I'm gonna hope that you don't make that charge and then
Do it on the Wraiths.
Yeah, that's fair.
I get it. I do have the wound. Did I use one of my CP? Because I don't think I knocked it off. I do have 1 CP left at least.
Yeah. Serraz?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I re-rolled on Serraz.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I spent 1 on the 6s. So I don't think I've got any CP.
You ain't got any CP left,
No.
yeah.
Okay, so I need a 9. Never made a 9-inch charge on the channel.
Here we go. Oh, he's done it! What a time to be alive!
That's it, game over. I win. Now the Wraith are going to fail their 4-inch charge.
Snake eye. Here we go.
Come on, Wraiths.
Oh! They tried.
Wow, sir.
Okay,
Let's
then.
move everybody in, and then we'll come back. We have 1 more charge.
Oh my goodness.
4 out of 4, I'm feeling good. My Scorpex are going to try and join this crazy melee down here. They need a 9-inch charge.
2 9-inch charges from you. It's unheard of.
Not possible, but we're going to try it anyway.
Oh, I saw the free. I thought you were going to get a 6 then as well.
Oh well, it was worth a try. So yeah, we will come back to you in the actual fight phase now. Right, we're going to kick things off with the main man himself. He's going to put his 2 impaling legs attacks into the blade guard, try and pick off that last wound, and then he's going to do his lance attacks into the outriders. In response, Oz has spent a CP on transhuman physiology. So let's see what he can do. Legs first, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. They are strength user, which is strength 6.
Nice.
So wounding also on 3s. You've got 1 wound, and it is at minus DOS.
Cool. So a 2 up save?
4 up.
-2, sorry.
Yeah.
4 up.
It's my fault being stupid.
Oh, that's a 6.
6.
Damn. So they are fine. And then we'll do the 4 main attacks into the outriders. Again, hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits. And he's going to be wounded on 4s because of your trans. 2 wounds.
2
They're
wounds.
at -4, sir.
-4.
So that is
Don't think you get saved, do you?
no. Is it 2 damage?
It is, yeah, 2 damage a pop.
So
it kills 1.
Kills
and
1.
puts another
onto
2
2.
wounds. I'll take that.
Yes.
I was really hoping I'd kill off that 1 blade guard, but I will take it. Right, nice start from Saraz. We're then going to move on to the next charging unit, which would be the Deathmarks. 2 of them are not in range, so we've got 8 attacks.
Into the bites.
They are hitting on 3s. That's pretty good.
That's good to say the snipers.
And then they are wounded on 5s. So you've got 2 wounds at no AP.
Cool.
If you fail both of these, that'd be great.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The snipers have done it!
Literally stood on top of a building, just throwing rocks at the back. Just plunked him on the head and like crashed into a tree. Oh my god.
The curse is leaving Tom.
Sorry, Tom, if you're watching, which you will be.
Oh lordy. Wow. Okay. We're going to move on to the actual combat units now. We're going to do nothing.
Great things expected from these, by the way, after the dead mark. The death marks? The dead marks.
Oh my lord. Right, we'll move on to the wraiths.
This game's broke me.
Every game breaks you.
It does.
We've got 3 wraiths left, so that's 12 attacks.
Very nice.
We are hitting on 4s.
Do they have AP?
Yes. AP -2, I believe, and 2 damage.
2 damage, alright. I was thinking of using a stratagem, but
It
has to be damage 1, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, nothing down there. It's damage 1. So, 4s. Oh no, can't roll 4-ups anymore.
Good.
I got 5, that's not bad.
That's alright.
Not far off statistic. And then strength 6, so wounding on 3s. Oh, that's excellent. You've got 4 wounds at -2 and 2 damage.
Ooh.
So I've got my captain there with the Dominus Aegis. So it's a 5+ invulnerable.
Very nice.
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 And don't forget,
And
you've got your Apothecary.
Apothecary, so on a 6+.
You need to roll this damage 2.
Damage 2, yeah.
Oh. No. So 2 wounds taken on one of the guys.
It has to be the guy with the... Oh no, it's a 5-up invuln from the shield.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that definitely in combat as well?
Yep.
Wow.
That's a very good relic. That's a really good relic.
Good if it was just ranged, but
Yeah.
both.
I'll double check.
I would like
but
it
I'm
if you
pretty
don't mind.
We'll be back in a second to see if the Deathwatch are cheating.
My final charging unit is my Ophidian Destroyers. We're going to start with the 3 who have the Threshers and the Claws and leave the Reap Blade until last. So we're going to go with the 6 Claws first, trying to plink off that 1 remaining wound. So we are hitting on 3s. That's pretty good. Then we are wounding strength 4 against toughness 5. So we are wounding on 5s. Nothing. Okie dokie. So then we'll go with the good weapons. Again, hitting on 3s. Oh, and I'm a destroyer, so I get to reroll ones as standard, which I should have realised for the last one, but that's okay because I've only dropped 2 this time. I forgot that destroyers just always reroll ones to hit.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. And then it's still strength 4, so I'm still wounded on 5s, but these are -2 and 2 damage. Oh, that's a lot better. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
-2, was it?
-3 actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, -3 and 2 damage.
5 up and
Just
vulnerable.
5 ups, yeah.
Failed all of them. How much damage is it?
2 damage each.
So I'm going to have to do these one at a time, aren't I?
Yeah, 2 at a
The
time,
guy's
yeah.
got 1 wound left first.
So your first slot?
6s. Nope.
No, so he's dead, and then you've got 4 left.
Yeah, 4 loss, yeah.
Nope. So that's 2. Ooh, 1 on 1 wound.
1 on 1 wound, and that were your third.
And then,
Then he
Guy down to 1 wound.
yep.
And then your final lot,
Ooh.
Saves 1, but
but he dies.
so that's
So
the
that was-
guy who's on 1 wound,
And then 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah. So, 3 dropped, basically. So, 5 wounds you did. Was alright?
Pretty happy. I'm not.
Well, no, not more than 5, because obviously they're 3 wounds each. 7 wounds.
Right. After all of the feel no pains and everything, you ended up losing 3 guys.
Yes.
So we're now going to do the final Ophidian with the Reap Blade. He is going to start with the Reap Blade itself. So he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because he's a destroyer. As if. And then these are strength +2, so strength 6. So I'm wounding you on a 3. That is 1 wound. I have no CP left, so I can't do anything about that. It's -4 and 3 damage.
Oh!
So it's an invuln or dead on the guy.
Nope.
Dead.
But they feel no pains.
Oh yeah.
Saves all 3.
What?
Don't need an invulnerable.
Why have you taken my powers?
Yes, this is when I need it.
Damn.
Owen's just decided to power up, apparently.
I wasn't expecting that. I saw one of them and I was like, damn, I'm going to have to try and pick that off with the claws. And then I saw the other one and... Okay, because I can't kill anybody and he's going to heal them anyway. But we're going to roll your dice, even though you don't. 3s. So these are the 2 claw attacks from the final Ophidian guy. Hit twice. Wounded on 5s. He's wounded you once at -1.
Saved.
And he saved it.
Very nice.
Right, I have fought with all of my charging units, so you get to choose somebody who's still locked in combat.
Yes.
Which is up to you. It's either your Blade Guard or your Outriders. And I'd go with your Outriders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be my Outriders. So
All
they,
2 of them.
they've been charged, so you've actually given me extra attacks.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
You don't get the +2, right?
No, you don't get the +2. That's for
only
charging.
charge.
But you get shock
You get
assault,
the extra 1 from me charging.
which is good.
They killed a bike, so I
Yeah.
don't care that I gave you an extra attack. Who are you going into though? Do you want to go into the Warriors or the Death Marks? Are
The Warriors.
you sure? You don't want to attack some toughness 6 Death Marks?
No, I'm pretty sure I don't.
Snipers, what is this?
So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Reroll.
Ah, nearly.
And wounding on 4s.
Yeah, the
Yes.
strength 5, so.
And you are troops, so I'm
I can
re-rolling.
re-roll them. Fair enough.
Still,
Wow.
Oh, dude.
so it's 3 wounds at -1.
3 wounds at -1. So that's 3 5 ups coming your way. Nope. So then 3 5 up reanimations. No.
No.
So you actually chop 3 down.
Nice. Very nice.
Same as they did when they did 28 attacks.
To be fair, Sam passed like so many reanimations.
I need to keep you for there. I'll just take these. What, we're at 3?
Yeah.
I'll just take them 3 off.
Very nice.
Not much difference.
And then it's your Warriors, Sam.
Yeah. So, how many have I got left? 10. Right, 10 attacks from my Warriors. They are hitting on 2s and they are wounding on 4s because of transhuman. 2s. Oh, look at all these 1s. Look at that. 5 1s.
Oofed.
Wow, these warriors, I think they've used up all their luck. Wounded on 4s. And you've got 3 wounds, sir. At -5.
It's alright, because I've got 1 up in vulnerable save.
Oh, God.
I've just been forgetting all this time. So 3 up saves. Oh,
No, look at that.
love it.
With a
Fine.
flourish.
I will stay in that combat forever.
Yeah, I thought you might.
While I've still got 20 dudes sat on there.
So it's my turn.
Yes, you've got your blade guards.
Yeah, just the blade guards left.
So they're going to pile in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah's. I hope he can survive this. What's the AP on your sword? -3?
3, yeah.
I'll let you gather your dice.
So my blade guards are now going to attack Seras. They're going to spend a CP on Generate Might. So
Oof.
6s to hit, auto wound.
Ouch.
Let's try and get some revenge.
He's got them invulnerable as well, so that's pretty big.
Yeah, he's only got 3 up save.
So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling misses.
There's 2 6s.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's 2 wounds already.
Oh, that was a hit.
It
It wasn't a 6.
as well, was it?
No. So we've got 2 auto wounds.
Deathwatch special ability, they can make 6s appear.
Yeah.
And then it's 5, yeah?
Yeah, but I've just put them 2 auto wounded in. Ooh. 1, 2,
Oh boy.
4. So you got 6 saves.
6 saves.
Oh,
You can't
Sam.
kill him.
2 damage each.
Are they 2 damage?
Yeah, they're mastercrafted.
Okay, you can kill him. He's only got 7 wounds.
Oh no! Saras! The mad genius, buffing warriors and snipers.
Yeah. Ruh-roh. Okay, 6 is needed.
Here we
Come
go.
on now.
The dream.
Oh, he's passed 2, which is exactly enough to kill him. That's 8 wounds.
No CP.
CP.
Saras.
Yeah, he's dead. That is shocking.
feel
I did
bad.
not know they were 2 damage each.
So it's now time for my heavy intercessors to attack back. I'm going to do 4 guys into the Ophidian Destroyers and the Sergeant into the Wraiths.
Very nice.
So the 4 guys into the Ophidians, hitting on 3s, and they're re-rolling misses.
Yikes.
Nearly full
And-
house. Very nice.
Your toughness 4, right?
Toughness 4, yeah.
So wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Why are you rerolling ones?
Because I have the... Are you fast attack? You are,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Venator.
I thought you'd gone against the leads for some reason.
So that's 3, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds. AP?
No.
No, they've only got a 4 up save as well. They're getting in the hit hard, but they are weak. 7, yes?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 4-ups. And I failed 4 and passed 3. So that means they are 3 wounds a pop. So 1 is dead, and 1 will go down to 2 wounds. I'm just trying to decide if I want to kill off the guy with the big reap blade or the guys with more attacks. I reckon I'll keep the guy with the reap blade alive. So I'll kill off him. And one of them took a wound, so he goes down to 2. Put that on you. So, one of them's died, so I get to roll 3 dice. If I manage to roll 3 5-ups, then he comes back. Wait. No. Not bad. So now you get to do your attacks into the Wraith.
Yep. So the Sergeant has 3 attacks normally, an extra one for shock assault. So he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling misses.
Ooh.
All hit.
Full house. Very nice.
And he's wounding on
5s.
5s, yeah.
Toughness 5 on a Wraith.
These fast attack as well.
Yes.
So re-rolling that 1. Just 1 wound.
1 wound. This will be my... Still no AP. So 3 up save. Oh no.
Takes a wound.
Take a wound on... They're all fresh, so it makes no difference. Just put him down to 2. And now I think that's it.
Yes.
So, that was a very, very interesting turn. Lots of things that we didn't expect to happen happened, like snipers killing bikes, teleporting across the board, shooting nothing.
Getting buffed to toughness 6.
And then Sarah's just suicided himself into some blade guard.
Oh goodness.
But, points-wise, it went really well.
Did you
So-
gain like a lot.
I got 24 in total. I got 15 for the primary. I got 4 for Purge the Vermin, because you're not in 2 table quarters. And I got 2 for my banners as well. So that puts me on 27 at the minute. Going into Deathwatch turn 2.
2, yeah. So we'll be back at the end of movement turn 2 for the Deathwatch.
So the end of Deathwatch turn 2 movement. I've just had a little shuffle around with the characters here. They're going to get in on this combat. Apothecary stayed back. At the end of the movement phase, he did bring back a heavy intercessor. My librarians moved out here so he can get in range to cast some powers. These guys have stayed still. The Blade Guard over there have just moved round to engage these warriors because the Outriders aren't doing a very good job. And I need to get rid of them. And that is about it for my movement. I'm going to go straight into my Psychic. So I'm going to cast Fortified with Contempt onto the heavy intercessors here. I believe it needs a 6, but I'll check. A 9, that's gone.
That's definitely off.
And then he's going to cast a Smite, which will be into these
Ophidian Destroyers. Very nice, sir. And that goes off on a 7.
Yes, 7.
So D3. Oh, where's that gone?
Just the one.
Just the one.
That puts him down to 1 wound.
I think at that I'm going to spend a CP just to
reroll, see if you can drop him.
There
Yep.
we go. 2. That kills him.
And he can't be reanimated.
No, he can.
Very good.
So onto my shooting phase. I'll come back to you when I've decided what I'm going to shoot at. So starting my shooting phase, most of my army's in combat, but I've got a lot of pistols I can fire. So I'm going to start with the Outriders 2 heavy bolt pistols, firing into those warriors. So 1 missed. And failed wound.
Failed to wound.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pistols in here.
Very nice. Do they have heavy bolt pistols? They're just regular?
No, they're just regular.
Oh, okay.
So hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. Oh, misses because of my Watchmaster.
Yes, because they have everything.
Ooh, everything hits.
Very nice. 5s?
Yes, 5 wound. Rerolling 1s because they're fast attack. Just
So
1 wound.
1 wound. Very nice. So Sam will roll that.
So I've got 1 save to make on the Ophidians. It's a 4 up. And he's made it.
Very nice. Any more shooting, sir?
So I've just got these 5 snipers that can just cheekily see this Scarpet Destroyer down here.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
so
own
we're
fault. I should have just moved it slightly further around.
gonna have a shot at him. So hitting on 5s. Hitting on 5s.
Oh my goodness.
2s. Hitting on 2s. All hit.
Very nice.
Strength 5. So your toughness 5 as well.
Yes.
Wounding on 4s. And what no, it doesn't matter, you're not troops.
No, they're elite.
So 1 wound.
Oh, Lord.
Minus 2 AP.
Minus 2, so they do have a 3 up save, I believe. So that'll be a 5 up. Nope.
That's D3.
D3.
Ooh, okay. So D3, you could drop 1.
3.
It does. So I
Ooh,
guess we'll
very
roll
nice.
3 dice and see if it comes back.
Oh,
So close. But no, that just tips that guy off.
Any more shooting, sir? Or is
Yes. So
Oh,
there's
we got-
just my Watchmaster.
Yes.
He's got his basically a mastercrafted bolt gun. That's
Yeah.
rapid fire 2.
And then your Blade Guard as well will be able to shoot into the warriors.
Yeah, the Blade Guard can pistol into them as well.
Oh yes. Yeah.
That's a very good point.
So he's going to go for the +1 to wound ammunition. He's hitting on 2s. Missed with both.
Okay, it's one of those games.
And yeah, so the Blade Guard,
Yeah.
heavy bolt pistols.
Yeah, into the warrior squad.
That's a miss.
You don't get any kind of reroll hits, no?
Nope. But I am rerolling 1s to wound. Doesn't matter. 2 wounds.
Very nice.
-1.
-1.
So I'm looking for 5s. I've passed 1, failed 1. So the one that I failed, do I get a 5 up? I do. So
Very
he dies and
nice.
comes back. So I'm going to cheekily kill off this guy. And bring him back over here.
Oh, Necrons. Is that your shooting, sir?
That is all my shooting. So we're on to the assault phase. So my captain is going to go into the Ophidian Destroyers.
Yes.
You can't fail to move them in if you don't want the extra movement.
Yeah.
Although
Well, you got a 6, did you?
I got 8.
An 8.
So you could go round the back
Yeah,
and attack from
I
the
Yeah,
back
because
around
it's
the
breaching, so you can get through.
back. Does mean that if you kill him, though, I'll be able to light him up with everybody.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Just FYI.
Um,
I'm not going to stay the other side of the building.
You can be there because you're fighting through the wall. That's fine, yeah.
and then
Just
my
be touching the wall though, to fight through it.
Yeah, you just got to be
And if
touching
you're
it.
touching, I can see you anyway. So
Yeah.
then you might as well be this side.
But it'll be within 3 inches of the heavies.
Oh, okay.
Does that
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I've just got my Watchmaster to go into the Wraiths.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, he's definitely in.
he's just going to tuck in
And then
there.
tuck him in there, because then if they die, they're within 3 inches of the heavies again.
Blade Guards.
They are definitely in.
You want to stay in the objective, do you not?
Yeah, I want to hang around here. Just stick around there.
Yeah, you can get them all in easy. Very nice. So, I'll let you have a think about who you want to go with first, and we'll be back in a second.
So I'm going to start with my Primaris Captain here into the Ophidian Destroyers. So he's got 6 attacks and he's hitting on 2s.
And you're in the assault doctrine now, right?
I am in the Assault Doctrine, yeah, I forgot to mention. Rerolling misses because I'm Xenos and Deathwatch.
Yep.
Very nice.
All hit. 2 damage each.
Ooh.
And you did 4 of them.
Yeah.
So they've got 3 wounds. Is there only 2 left?
Yeah.
So I'll just kill 1 guy.
2 damage each.
Oh wait, there were 4. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, they're both dead.
But you get to reanimate. Possibly.
No, because they're all dead.
Because they're all dead.
So it takes
yes,
2 to
ignore
kill
me.
1, 2. Yeah, so they're dead.
They are both gone.
Sweet. And I'll consolidate.
That way. Very nice. And then your other charger, which is your captain.
Yes. I'll just check his stats and come back to you.
Not a problem, sir.
So now going on to my Watchmaster into the Wraiths.
Yeah.
So he's got 6 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Rerolling misses. And he's strength 6. You toughness 6?
I am toughness 5.
5, so I'm winning you on 3s.
Yeah.
And I'm not rerolling anything. So that's 4 wounds at minus 4 AP.
So these are 4 ups. What's the damage?
3.
3.
Oh.
Come on now. We need these. So he's passed 3 and failed 1. So that kills the one down there that's on 2 wounds. So then on 3 5-ups, he will come back to life. Right. No. So you've killed off 2 Ophidians and a Wraith now. Who else charged? Blade Guards next?
Blade Guard.
Blade guard, yeah.
6, 7, 9, 12, 13 dice right there.
Yeah.
So they are hitting on 3s. Rerolling misses. All hit.
Very nice.
And wounding on 3s. Yes, because she's strength 5, not toughness 5.
Yeah.
Rerolling failed wounds,
Ouch.
which is good because that was terrible. Ugh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At
Mike.
minus 4 AP.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
The joy of the assault doctrine.
9. So it's straight to my 5-up reanimates because
2 damage each.
that doesn't matter for reanimation. Luckily,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not like
yeah.
a feel no pain. It's you have killed 9. Now we'll see how many come back. Yeah. So 5s rerolling once. Okay, I've made 1. Down to 2. Come on, 1s. Oh,
Another
made
one.
Another one. So 3 come back.
6.
And 6 drop. So I need to take off 9 and then put 3 back. So it's my turn to pick a unit now. So we're going to go with the Death Marks into the Outriders. So there's still 8 that are eligible to fight.
And do you want to explain your madness here as well, Sam, with the casualties?
Yeah, so I had to take off 9 and then return 3. So I took off the bulk that were around here, and then I returned 2. So I'm still got 2 on the objective and 1 here, so that he's within 6 inches of the Overlord. So if these survive in my next turn, I can pop my Resurrection Orb and try and bring those warriors
Very
back.
nice.
And I could even bring them back onto the objective. So I'm probably going to lose 5 points now, but it might be worth it later on.
Yeah.
We'll see. So 8 attacks from the death marks. I am hitting you on 3s. That is pretty amazing. And then I'm wounding you on 5s. So I'm strength 4. That is 4 wounds though, sir.
Very nice.
For 3 up saves,
Indeed.
1 wound.
You failed the one. That's fine. So,
That goes with a blade guard.
yeah.
So Biker is down to 3. Very nice.
So then...
Oz gets to pick his Gravis or his Outriders.
Yes.
I think I'm going to go with a Gravis.
Just the Wraiths haven't gone yet, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, I could have picked my wraiths.
Yeah, you could have done, yeah. No!
So we're going to consolidate in this way.
It's very late in the day for this recording.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 attacks.
Oh.
2, 3, 4,
I'm going to regret that a lot.
13. So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling all my misses.
Oh, so good.
All hit.
Rerolling everything
Yeah.
Nice.
just because you Deathwatch against aliens is so good.
And I'm wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Cool.
How many we got? Is it 3?
4.
4.
At -1, because I'm in the Assault Doctrine.
Yes, very true.
Okay, so that puts me onto my 4 up in 1. These are just 1 damage apiece, yeah?
Yeah.
Failed 2. Nobody there's wounded yet.
No, they're all fresh.
One of them down to 1 wound.
And now you get to swing back.
But there's no point doing it my wraiths now, I think, because you've fought with everything over here, yeah?
Yes.
Sweet. So I shall switch to the warriors, of which you can nuzzle that way slightly. So you're within half an inch there, and
then
you
those two can
shuffle
get in.
slightly. So those 3
3,
can now
yeah.
attack.
That makes sense.
So 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Excellent. And wounding on 4s.
False, because the strength 5.
Strength 5.
Oh, he's doing it! It's a full house!
Can we
Oh, surely not. Oh!
my God,
He's done it as well!
I'm going to spend a CP.
That's fair enough.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. He's alive on 1 wound. Oh!
Just what you'd expect from a bloody Dark Angel.
The salt is flowing. I am enjoying it.
Drat. I thought I killed another one there.
Is there any more combats anywhere? I think that's it, isn't it?
Just my Outriders to attack.
Oh, I completely
Yes.
forgot about your Outriders.
Crippled Outrider. So nobody charged them this turn.
Yeah, so the 2 attacks base.
Yeah, +1 for a chainsaw, sir.
So 6 attacks.
Yes.
Too bad. Could finish off the warriors.
It's a
Good
good.
job, I'm re-rolling
Yeah,
all misses.
it is a real good job.
If I wasn't Xenos, I think I'd have won already.
Yeah. And wounded on
They are strength 5.
3 wounds.
3 wound-
At -2.
Yeah, -2.
Oh.
Because of the. You're still going to survive, though.
So 3 6-ups because it's -2.
I believe.
Oh, just save them as well. So now I get 3 5-up reanimations. Hoi! I get to re-roll the 1. I've made 1 already. No, so 2 more drop.
Interesting.
He's going to have to be these 2 as well, pushing me off the objective.
Mmm.
Ruh-roh, that's not ideal at all. So, I think it's quite an important morale phase from those warriors.
Oh, goodness. You've got no CP, have you?
No.
How many have they lost this
I
turn?
don't really remember how many you've killed this turn, but I think I automatically fail.
Yeah, I think you failed.
I think you killed 9.
Yeah.
So,
So, unless you roll a 1,
I can try and roll a 1 first.
now's your time to shine, Sam. Come on.
Oh.
No, that's the wrong way.
1 runs.
Oh, goodness. Are you immune to attrition?
I'm not immune, but I ignore the modifiers.
So on ones.
Yes. Ah!
Well,
That was a 5.
that's a good start.
So I got a bit crazy.
Oh, there's one warrior left.
One guy alive.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know what to say. There's the thing. Oz, how many points did you score?
I can only apologise.
So I've killed a character.
Yes.
You did.
That's 1 point.
You had 1 objective, so that's 5.
That's 5. How much do I get for the primary? Is that? Oh yeah.
5 for the primary.
Is it 3, 4?
Yeah, for priority.
So that's 9. I haven't fallen back or failed morale, so 10. And ooh, I could have another 5 here.
Ooh.
If Sam's not within 6 inches of my deployment zone, which I don't think he is.
I don't think I will be, no.
Ooh.
So that's 15
Well,
points.
Oh, it's
down here
it's
somewhere.
down there though, isn't it?
Still, my nit.
Wraiths.
Then I think they will be.
We'll have to measure it up.
We will be back in a second after some measuring.
So I've just counted it all up, and I got 5 for the primary, 3 for priority targets for my main objective down here, 2 for oaths because I got 1 for killing a character, 1 for not failing morale. Sadly, those wraiths are more or less bang on my
Yeah.
deployment zone,
Yeah.
so I didn't get those 5 points. Depending how Sam's turn goes now, it'll probably decide the game, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've just grabbed 19 dice for my
You make me sick.
my resolve.
I'm just putting that out there. See on the internet for everyone to hear. We'll be back in Necron's turn 3. Oh, he's just walking off. He's had enough.
Right, we're in the command phase for the Necrons. This is unheard of, but we're going to do this live. It's very important. If you pan down, you'll see that Owen left 1 Necron warrior alive, and that was his first mistake. That warrior is within 6 inches of my Overlord.
Who is
Which
that?
means that in his command phase, he's going to crush his Orb of Eternity and reanimate all of those fallen warriors.
Oh no.
Now, we've just checked the rules, and you don't score your primary until the end of the command phase. So if I can reanimate enough warriors, I can get back onto that objective. All I need is 3 within 3 inches of that objective, because they count as double, because I'm now.
And do you know what makes it even more spicy? You know, currency checks, they're not till end of your turn in morale, so you don't even have to be in currency.
No, so I could do some crazy conga thing. But I've got 19 dice, and it's 4s re-rolling 1s.
Oh!
Should get 10 back.
Oh!
I should. Let's do it over here, next to the portal of power.
That's cheating, surely, but I'll allow it.
Right, 4s re-rolling 1s. Oh my lord.
Oh no, that's so many.
So many 1s and so many reanimations. I think everything apart from those 3 is a pass already. Oh my god. I feel bad re-rolling these.
Not like this.
Oh.
No, you naughty man. That's horrible.
14. 5,
14.
10, 14.
A cry of despair in the night from Owen, off camera.
I'm gonna have to.
5 warriors.
From like 3 rounds or something.
That's what happens when you roll really good reanimations.
Do you want to set them all up?
Yeah,
We'll
you
come
have to
back.
give me a minute to put them back on. So we'll start with the shenanigans. If you look down here, there are now 15 warriors where 1 warrior stood, and they have moved to stay. There's plenty of them still within range of the objective, and they can absolutely light up those Blade Guard or Outriders now. The other blob of 20 warriors has moved round to support them. They're going to put all their small arms fire into those Blade Guard, try and pick them off. The Death Marks were given the Royal Warden's fallback and shoot ability, so they've fallen back from the Outriders. They're going to shoot something, I don't know. The Cryptothralls who've come round the back, they're going to pistol into the Outriders and then charge. And my Immortals have just had a little shufty across to get some shots up there, maybe. And then my Scorpex have finally gone into the centre, and they're going to dive into this mosh pit. So, we shall kick off the shooting with the warriors first. So I need to see how many shots I'm going to get. They're all going to go into the blade guard. So we're starting off with the flayers. There are 16 or something in rapid fire range, and the other 4 are not. So I think it's 36 shots.
Yes, something like that.
They are hitting on 2s. They're all going into the blade guard. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Let's pick out a few ones. Wow, quite a few ones. So that is absolutely fine. And then I'm going to be wounding on... Are they toughness 4?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. So wounding on 4s. Again, get rid of these fails. That looks pretty good. So you've got 5, 10, 15, 17 wounds at -1.
So you would have a 2 up because of your storm shield, because it gives you +1 to your armour, doesn't it? Storm shields.
Yes.
It does, yes.
So I'll go back down to 3.
3.
17, 3 up.
It can be done.
So I failed 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which is...
So that's 1 and 2 blade guard dead. This one was on 1 wound.
Yes.
1 left for my brave warriors to charge in and try and finish off. Right, what should we do next? We're going to do... Do we need to do all of them? I've got 15, so that's 30 shots. 30 shots into the Outriders? No, let's do the pistols first.
Ooh.
Sorry, you have to give me a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, we're going to start off with the 2 little pistol shots from my Crypto Thralls around the back. They are hitting on 4s into the Outriders.
Very nice.
I have hit you twice. And they are strength 5, so I'm wounding you on 4s. You got 1 wound, and it is AP -1.
-1.
No, sorry, -2.
So 5 up. That's fine.
Oh, lovely.
I want to plink off that 1 wound. Right, so now I need to decide what to do with my other warriors. So I've got 30 shots. I'm going to put 20 into the Outriders and 10 into the Blade Guard.
I'll let you gather your dice. We'll be back in a sec.
So we will do the 20 into the Outriders first. These are hitting on 2s. So my will be done. Lots of 1s. And then it is strength 5 against toughness 5. So I'm wounding on 4s. And it's AP -2. 4s. Wow. That's really good. Only dropped 3. So you've got 5, 10, 12 wounds at -2. I need you to fail 5.
12 at -2.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that one.
They're gone. Uffed.
So then the 10 into the Blade Guard. Same thing again, hitting on 2s, but these will be wounding on 3s. So 2s. Awesome. And then 3s, because Oz didn't want to spend the CP to transhuman one guy. So you've got a lot. 6 at -2. So on your invuln.
6 4-ups.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
That is well and truly my little corner now. So that frees up my snipers to put then 10 shots into. Is this your apothecary?
Yeah.
And that's somebody who isn't going to die very easily. I'm going to put them all into your apothecary because I don't like him. Because he's a chief. So I fell back. So I'm hitting on 3
Yes.
because I moved. So 3s into the apothecary. That's pretty good as well. And then he is toughness 4, I assume.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be wounding you on 3s. Got 6s, obviously mortals in addition. Lovely. So you've got 1 mortal wound and 4 saves at -2.
So 4, 5-up saves.
Yeah.
3 failed and
1 mortal, so 4 6-ups.
Yeah, he doesn't get the 6-up for himself, does he?
I believe it's all units within his aura, but just double check it.
Yeah.
We'll double check it. Quick
don't-
check, and he does indeed get the feel no pain.
So 4 6-ups, and he makes 2.
Very nice.
Two wounds.
Just dropped 2 wounds. Okay, interesting.
Any more shooting, Sam?
Probably not. I think my warden might be able to get.
Here he goes again.
No, he's out of range. Oh,
Ooh.
he's a character, but he's not the closest, so I can't shoot him. Yeah, I think that's it.
A strong shooting phase, I feel.
Yeah, that was a very good shooting phase. So we'll go into the combat phase. My Scorpex are going to go into just these. I don't want to go anywhere near this guy. So I'm going to have to need a decent roll. Well, like a 4.
Yeah, because you just took wall.
I've got a 6. So I should be able to get one of them like there.
And then the
other
two just be out. Yeah.
behind, so I'm
Next
keeping
to
out
him.
of your 3-inch intervene. And I'm still on the objective as well.
Very cheeky.
Indeed, that's our play. Yeah, I've definitely shot everything, and that's it. We'll come back to you in the fight phase. Right, we are in the fight phase. We're going to kick it off with the big chopper, the Reap Blade. He gets 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Lovely. Wounding on 3s as well. So 2 wounds at -4 and 3 damage.
So 5-up invulnerable, because I'm my captain.
Which fails a dead guy, so just 1 dead guy.
6-up, feel no pains.
Of course, that's why I tried to kill you, sniper. Your
Ooh.
apothecary.
They've actually got 5-up, feel no pains, because
Of the psychic power.
Psychic power, yeah.
Yes, of course.
So, saved 1, so it's down to 1 wound.
Damn it. So then we'll do the 6 hyperphase threshers. These are also hitting on 3s, but I can reroll 1s for being destroyers. And then it is strength, user strength 4 against toughness 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so wounding on 5s. Wow, nothing.
And a bounce.
Okay. Then you get to pick next, don't you? Because that's the only
Yes.
thing that charged.
Cool. So, I think I'm going to go next with my Watchmaster.
Yep.
He's got 5 attacks, sorry. And he's hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling misses. Ooh, that's a 2. He misses.
Of
with
course,
one
there's
every
always
time.
one.
Your toughness 5.
Yes.
So I'm winning you on 3s.
You strength 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's 4 wounds at -4 AP.
Yeah, so I've got my 4-up in one. What's the damage on these?
3.
Damage 3. Need a lot of 4-ups. I've only failed 1.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
I do have a CP as well, so I'm going to use it. I was going to use it for the +1 strength, and then I didn't.
Ah, boo-hoo.
No,
Nope.
it's still a 3, so you kill that 1 wound Wraith.
Brilliant.
And then the other one will swing into... There is somebody there wounded, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll go into whatever.
Do you get to resurrect now? He's finished his attacks before you swing,
Yes,
in
I
case
do.
he comes back.
So if I roll 3 5-ups, he will come back at you.
Thanks, Guy.
No worries, I'm impartial.
Nowhere near. I just wasted those bad rolls though, so that's nice.
Oh, there we go.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Lovely. Wounding on 3s. Wow. 1 wound, AP -2, 2 damage.
So 5-up. Nope. And 2 5-ups.
Yeah. Need to make him both or he's dead.
Failed 1.
So he's dragged down.
For now.
Yeah.
And then if you've got anything else to attack, go for it.
Yep, so just the heavy intercessors. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They've been charged.
15, 16 for the captain.
Yeah. Because they got charged by the...
Destroyers who did nothing.
Yes. Which propped their shock assault.
Cool.
I feel like it's more that they're just generally shocked that they've come barreling through a wall.
Yeah, I should have just gone for a character hunt.
Do you think?
Yeah, I could have just gone for that guy there with the shield.
So I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling all misses.
I've said it already, but the rerolling all misses is so good.
So good.
but my rolling's been so poor I could have used it for everything. Wound on 5s and rerolling
You're going into the Wraith, yeah?
Yeah, sorry?
You're going into the Wraith?
Yes, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds at -1 AP.
Very nice.
6 4-ups. Uh-oh. He has failed 4, so you've took down the last Wraith.
Finally.
I tell you what, they did the job.
Yeah, they did a right job.
I should
Anything
have
else?
fallen out and charged at something else, but no, that's decent. I think that's it. Yeah.
This
That's
is the lay of the land.
So let's do a little tot up, and then we'll give you the wrap up as well.
Yes. So here we are. We are in the wrap up. It is a victory for Sam. We mapped it out. We had like a 10-15 minute discussion. We were like, right, Oz, if you had 2 perfect turns, what would you do? And he laid out his plan, and then we totaled it all up, and you just couldn't quite.
Impossible.
Yeah, he just couldn't catch because Sam basically had a perfect game. Points
Yeah,
wise.
I think I would have probably finished on like 85 points.
5 points off perfect.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is mad.
It's just Necrons are really good.
Yes.
They are surprisingly manoeuvrable. I've said this to a few people before.
Yeah.
They're a lot faster than you think, especially with the teleport shenanigans and the reanimation shenanigans are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, there's been an FAQ already and they've not addressed it. The rule always used to be that if you reanimate something, it has to reanimate within coherency of something that was already alive.
Yeah.
But now you can just reanimate them and just string them wherever you
Yeah,
want.
just daisy chain them, which is what you did.
Yeah. So the fact that I could bring them back and put them back onto that objective,
Yeah.
steal it back away from you.
Because it's during the command phase, you don't score it till the end of the command phase.
Yeah. And I was able to like reanimate people to get them back in range of my Overlord for my will be done. They're just really fluid. Like they just move around the board quite easily.
Yeah.
And just put up a massive threat wherever they are. And they're just really hard to kill.
Yeah, really hard. It's ridiculous that first turn where I got my charges off and everything. If the dice rolls didn't go completely against me, then I'd have got through them.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that I took them just to the edge.
Yeah.
And then they all came back.
If you don't get through them, they're a huge pain. Because I've been there before in our games.
Yeah.
Like, literally the same thing. I said to yours, literally the same thing. Outriders into a squad. Just not enough to wipe them. And then I was there the entire game.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
And I don't like taking the same sort of relics and warlord traits every game, but I don't know how you don't take a resurrection.
You have to take it.
And then if you're gonna pay the 30 points for one, why would you not spend a CP
To upgrade it.
make it the relic one? You just kind of have to do it, unless you're not running 20-man blobs or warriors. But then I think you're playing Necrons wrong if you don't do.
It's just something really cool about the silent horde of the Silver Tide, clanking
it's
forward.
like classic Necron.
Yeah.
It is. And these guys will attest that that's how I've always played them. I
Yeah.
played warriors when they weren't broken.
I think the dynasty as well that you picked is amazing.
It's really good, isn't it?
So good.
I didn't expect it to be that clutch, but
It's ridiculous.
it was really good.
Every time I was like contesting an objective against you, like I need to kill like nearly this whole squad to.
Yeah, just because you there's 6 left. It's actually
Yeah.
12 models for claiming an objective, which is
But they're all
Obnoxious.
really good.
Yeah.
Like, my favourite's Mefrit, because just giving all of your guns an extra 3-inch range
And AP.
then bonus
AP,
AP if you're in half range. Sarekan's really good. You just get to re-roll a wound for every unit,
That's good.
as well as getting a 5-up invuln against mortal wounds.
That is good.
They're just all really good. They auto advancing 6 inches for everything.
Or the translocation beams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, you can build a list around however you want your Necrons to play.
Which is the sign of a good book,
It
that
is,
they are all viable.
Oh, it's a fantastic.
So far, Games Workshop have absolutely nailed it with all the books.
Absolutely.
So we haven't had a chance to use Dark Elder yet. They're currently being worked on, so we've got that book coming.
Go, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Back in the dungeon. So bless him, he's painting like 2,000 points of Dark Elder from scratch. So he's getting there. So that's another new codex on the subject of codexes, just so we can let you know. But everything that I've seen about that, and you mentioned it as well before we started playing,
it looks amazing.
it looks
Yeah.
like a brilliant book, and they've fixed the issues in that. So I'm looking forward to that. But do you think you could have done anything different, Oz? Do you think you would have changed anything in your list?
I think
Other than taking a Redemptor.
yeah,
Because that's exactly the first thing I said.
throw the Invictor out the window. Take a Redemptor.
I love the Invictor.
Yeah.
Every time I use him, he either gets blown up before he gets in combat, or I YOLO him in and I bog something down and I misplay him and then I get ripped apart. Like I did it against your Destroyers once.
Yeah.
I like whiffed all my attacks and they just went, well, see you later, and cut him in half. So then I don't take him anymore and I take a Redemptor and it's a nightmare for everyone you go up against.
It is. They're so good. But I think the Invictors have got a place. I really like them.
Yeah, I love the
I
model.
think in especially White Scars, they're amazing because of that. Is it 12-inch move that they're starting?
Ooh, yeah.
I think it's like a 12-inch move, and then you can run and charge with.
Yeah, you can. That's gross.
Yeah.
I think they might work better as a pair. Like,
Yeah,
if you
too.
have two of them
Yeah.
that stick together.
Yeah.
I think that's a good shout.
Really.
Because a Redemptor, you can just have one. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's one, you just buff it with like your Chaplain +1 to it, your Captain, etc., etc. Wisdom of the Ancients, then he's rerolling once to wound.
-1 damage.
-1 damage. That's the thing, the Invictor isn't.
Core.
It's core, yeah. Need we go on?
Right, this is the first time we've seen the Deathwatch on the channel properly. We had that
Yeah,
silly
we had that
game.
1,000 point.
And I think they're really scary. Like if you're a Xenos army, I think Deathwatch are really, really, really scary.
All of those rerolls, if I weren't rolling so poorly to begin with,
Yeah.
I think with all the rerolls that you can stack up and everything, it's just scary to be a Xenos
I
army.
would not look to forward playing against Deathwatch with my Tau.
No, or Orcs.
Or the Harlequins that we've got that I need to paint.
Yeah.
Won't want to use them either, they'd be terrifying.
But I think the infiltrators that I put down right at the start of when we were deploying, I was way too far out with them. I just put them out there to die.
I think you spread a bit thin.
Yeah.
Because especially
Yeah.
the ones that were here, they weren't really pressurising anything. There wasn't an objective here.
Yeah.
They weren't really putting much of a threat down there. And it meant that in my first turn, I only had those two targets.
Yeah.
So it was quite... I know I didn't do very well.
Yeah. I
It
think
was quite easy
if
to
they were
cripple
over
both.
on the other flank with the other infiltrators and they were a little bit further back so you couldn't get the turn one charge, I think that'd have been better for you so you'd had a bit more pressure.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I don't think you'd like misplayed
No.
anything really.
No.
It was... I think you were hampered by the fact that you had to go second.
Yeah.
And then like the way that I was able to fall back with my Wraith and then hang up this group of heavy intercessors. I just kept you basically penned in your little corner while my guys just spread out across half the board. I think it would have been a totally different game if you'd have gone first.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll banking on that first turn really, and
Which is weird because I didn't want to go first. I really wanted to go
you wanted to go
first.
second.
Everything that I prepared was for me to go second, and you just weather the storm because of the whole negating the -1 AP if I'm in my zone and everybody being in cover and all that stuff. So then because I was kind of forced to come out, and if you're going to do it, you have to commit and go properly all out.
Yeah. And it works for you.
Yeah.
You-
But
like,
it
you
would have been a lot closer without the ridiculous reanimation rolls. That one squad of 20 warriors died about 40 times, I think.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous. They must have lost 30, 40 models.
Easily.
And there's 20 of them.
I think when I did 28 attacks with the Outriders on that first turn, and 3 died, and then later on in game I did like 8 attacks with them, and like 3 died.
It just shows you how ridiculous the rolling was. Yeah, that was... I don't know what to say. It was...
No.
That's the thing, it's a dice game, so it would just happen.
Yeah, my rolling came back today.
Yeah.
Mine
It
went
really
away.
did.
You've had
I
a
think
little bit...
it's
You've had a bit of time away.
Yeah.
You've been able to
It must
recharge.
be my Dark Angels dice that are cursed, and my Necron dice are
Well,
actually...
that's the
still
Dark
powered.
Angels and a whole other story.
Yeah, it is,
I say looking at giving Deathwatch player, sort him out. But yeah, as a third party, I enjoyed it. It was a really good game. I don't think you did it wrong, Oz, except maybe a little bit with deployment,
Yeah.
but then if you'd have got first turn, it'd have been fine. It was one of those weird ones.
I think in this edition you've got to be aggressive, you've got to get onto those objectives, and if you get killed, who cares? Like my Scarabs went straight into the centre knowing they were going to die,
Yeah.
but it meant that all of the
Divert
heavy
fire.
went onto them instead of
Warriors.
the warriors and stuff that
Yeah.
were over there.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely leave the Executor Bolt Rifles off of the Heavy Intercessors. I think either of the other two might be better. More the standard Heavy Bolt Rifle, because that's like a bolt rifle, you usually go for that with
Yeah.
intercessors, don't you?
It's what I use on mine, just standard bolt rifle.
Especially if you're going to use them like that, moving up onto the centre of the board and try and... Because they're so resilient.
Oh, they're
especially
ridiculous.
With the buffs that I had going on there.
And your Apothecary and your psychic powers, they
And
just take
5+ invulnerable and everything.
Yeah.
If they'd have got onto the centre of the board, I'd have held that centre.
Sam had to stop you from getting into the centre of the board, which
Yeah.
is what he did. He tar-pitted you before you got to the centre. Because if you were tar-pitted in the centre, you're like, yeah, that's great. I'm getting oaths, I'm going to get domination, you know, etc, etc. So, yeah, it was good. But before we go, huge shout out to Living Realms for the t-shirts. Thank you very much, boys, as you can see on the sleeves. So thank you for those. These are brill. They kindly got these made for us as our sponsor, so huge shout out to them. Go check those guys' website out. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.